is Cubs Radio.
Cubs Radio.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We're live with the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show, broadcasting from the world-famous Governor's Comedy Clubs in Levittown. It's Monday, the 30th. Last day of September.
30th.
The 30th. The 30th. What's the 30th? What's the 30th?
What?
That's what I said. I was like, it's the
30th.
30th.
It goes like 28, 29, 30, 30.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who said it? You did? Oh, he said it.
Yes.
Oh. What?
But now I want to say it. 30th.
Say 30th.
Yeah. It was 30th. Sounds so official.
It was the 30th of September.
Ooh, I like that.
So we're like all sunburned.
I know.
Oh, you are too? Oh, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You were outdoors this weekend?
I was.
Oh.
I was at, where the hell was I? Oh,
Where the hell
I was
were
you? What the hell was I?
Happy anniversary, pal.
Thanks, man.
Oh, yeah. Happy anniversary. 19 years?
19 short years.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yesterday or Saturday?
Yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday.
That movie didn't like it so much. I did not like it so
All right,
much.
well, one thing at a time.
No.
Happy anniversary. Your
Thanks.
weekend. Tell us about your weekend.
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. I was outside with sports all weekend. I don't remember. I think I got burned yesterday at football.
So you had your son's football yesterday.
Yes.
What'd you have on
Yes.
Saturday?
Football and baseball.
Football and
football
baseball.
for the older one, baseball for the younger one, and then football for the younger one on Sunday.
And your anniversary last night.
Yes, and our anniversary last night. So that's what I did. What did you guys do? I know what you did.
We had a
Yeehaw!
busy weekend.
White Post Farms and a wonderful sold-out show Saturday night. Friday night. Friday night at St. Stephen's Church in Hicksville. 130. Well, that was a good show. Right?
Yeah, it was a fun show.
We had a great show. I thought it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Big room, big crowd, lively and rowdy.
Right. I felt nauseous this morning, by the way. I texted
Why?
Tony.
Why?
I don't know.
That's why? Oh.
I had to take a Mondo Duke, I think.
I never heard that expression.
Mondo
You
Duke.
felt nauseated before your poo.
I was in the office about 8 o'clock, about 8:15. I'm like, I don't feel so good. Then I started to get a little sweaty. I'm like, I think I'm going to throw up.
This isn't going well.
So I texted Tony about 8:30. I'm like, I'm feeling nauseous. I'll keep you posted. But then I felt it. I'm like, I got to take a Mondo Duke. And that's what. And then the cleaning people were there, so I didn't want to take a Mondo Duke while the cleaning people were there.
Well, you have a bathroom right next to your office, though. Were they downstairs?
They were downstairs, so
Ah.
I didn't want to Mondo Duke right in front of them.
Because they just cleaned it.
Right.
Or they'd have to
Yeah,
just...
Right.
that would
They'd
be
either
that'd be like a
just
slap in the
they
face.
either just cleaned the toilet and then they're like, what the fuck?
Right.
And then, or they have to go in there after your poo, and then they're like, what the fuck? So there's
Right.
no good time for them for this moment.
Exactly. So I waited for the Mondo Duke until
This is fantastic.
they left.
You should have
so
just
nice.
Mm.
pooed in the backyard with sunshine.
Well, yeah, that should have been. But and then I felt better. I'm like, all right, good. But then I got hungry, so egg sandwich.
See, sometimes
Oh
I
my
get
God.
nauseous when I'm super hungry. So
No,
you don't get like that?
no, because I'm always super hungry.
How is someone like you? How do you have a big poo when you poo so many times a day?
Well, I don't poop once last morning.
Oh, so you had 3 of them shoved inside of you.
Right.
Got it. All right.
I only pooed like a little poo first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
These
right.
poor cleaning ladies. Did you
Right.
give them more money today?
no, because I did it after they left.
All right.
So I did it after they left, so I was good to go. So what'd you guys do?
We had, after the show on Friday, we had White Post Farm on all day Saturday, all day Sunday. And
Right.
it's always interesting there, let me tell you.
Really?
Go ahead
Yeah.
and tell
Hey, Haley, tell me.
Well, first of all, I make all the kettle corn for the place.
I
The
know.
big machines right in the middle of a field, and I cook away all day long.
Right.
It broke.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And then?
So luckily, I made so much already that it lasted that day and the day after. So
Right.
I like fresh kettle corn, but honestly, like if the kettle corn is 1 day old or 1 week old, it still tastes the same. It stays really, really fresh because we bag it immediately. But there's something about like hot kettle corn
Bag
that I
and
like.
tag it.
Yeah, I like the hot kettle corn. So
Okay.
it's exceptionally good when you first make it, but it's no big deal if it's like the day later. But yeah, so it broke. So everyone's trying to like fix it, and start it, and it doesn't work. And you could start it, but you ever have like a barbecue that the igniter doesn't work, so you have to get one of the fire starter things.
Yes.
You almost burn off your eyebrows.
And yeah, so that's just it. So like with a thing at a barbecue at your house, it just kind of goes and no big deal. But this thing, it's so large that
it is.
that when you start it, you'll literally see like a big fireball. So everyone was afraid to do it.
Fireball. Bam,
So they decided not to do it, to order a part, and hopefully we'll be doing it next week. So the bad thing about it is Kevin, the 15-year-old, has been working at White Post with me. And he used to do last year is the first year he worked, and he did the bouncer houses.
Okay.
And he hated it because he hates parents and little kids. So
Wow.
coupled
Great.
together
That's
was
rough.
too much for him.
That's a star employee.
He could not, he couldn't stand it. Like, he really just hated every little thing about it. So this year, a couple of times, that's actually how he got the kettle corn job, is I was working, and most times I'll need an assistant. So I was using this one kid who's been there before me, and he's very helpful, really good guy, but his schedule has changed a lot. So they gave me this one girl, and she was like 17 years old, and she couldn't add. Like, she couldn't work the
Wow.
register. She couldn't,
Was she hot?
no.
No.
And she couldn't at all help whatsoever. And so I actually tried to teach her like math while we were there. I'm like, all right, well, count up to
Okay.
the dollar. Like, so if it's $5 and they give you whatever, this is how you count. And like, it was like a half an hour in, and I'm like, she's just not going to be able to learn this. So
Okay.
I just kind of was like, okay, come with me. So I know Kevin can count. I can't speak for every kid, but I know he can count. So
Right.
I walk over to Bouncers, and I went up to the manager. I'm like, I'm just going to swap these. So I told him quickly. He goes, yeah, take them. So I was just going to keep Kevin on register, but then he
Right.
learned everything. So one
Oh my
day,
goodness.
I couldn't be there that week, and I had to go to see my sister's
In
in
wedding.
North Carolina wedding.
Right.
And she just had him do the whole day by himself with a helper for him.
Right.
So when the schedule came out for this season, he was on it with me.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
It was so cool.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It is a kettle corn miracle.
It gets worse.
Oh boy. Oh.
So the first day he was with me, and then the second day he was with me, and then the third day he was with me, and then the fourth day.
Oh, the God created rock and roll.
the kid who was there before me came back.
Oh, the tarded kid.
No, the good
Oh,
kid.
I'm not allowed to say tarded, right?
No, the
Oh, okay,
the
sorry.
tarded kid is in Bouncies.
You just said
You
tarded
said
kid.
it. You
Oh, my
started
yeah, but you
it.
Both
said it
pathetic.
again.
You started it. No, the good kid that was a helper with me before Kevin helped.
Oh, okay. The good.
So he
the good
has
one.
seniority.
The good helper.
So when he is in town, like when he doesn't have a football game,
Ugh.
he's my helper.
Kevin then gets
So
booted back
they
to.
were gonna stick Kevin in Bouncies, and he was like, "Oh my god, I can't do it." So I went up to the manager. I was like, "Hey, is there something else
Hey.
other than bouncers?" Because he really hates it. And she enthusiastically said, "Well, there's birds." And later I come to find out, like even her
He hates birds.
her son, this lady who I love her son is like 15, 16, and I was telling him about it before I even talked to Kevin, and he goes, "Oh, birds is worse than bouncers. There's nothing worse than bouncers except for birds."
Why?
So I was like, "Well, how bad could it be?"
Give it a try.
So Kevin goes in. We see him at noon. You couldn't even get him to smile, and it was unreal. We were like, "Well, what's so wrong?" He's like, "Well, first of all, they put me in there. I'm not trained how to do anything, but
Okay.
they put me." They said, "Do you know how to work the register?" And he's like, "Yeah." So they put him on the register. I figured, okay, good. I could just sit here. I could do the register, give people change,
Sure.
check people in. It'll be fine.
Right. Give them bird food.
There's so many birds that every time he tried to ring something up, a bird would fly into his forehead as he is working. Like they were like in his neck.
So it's literally like the movie Birds.
Yes.
All right,
It
all right.
was
I
like
said the same thing.
Yes, you did.
They
Why
were-
are you yelling?
I
they
don't
were
know.
Are
hitting
you
him
intern
in the
Doug?
neck. They were like he was squinting one eye as he's trying to type. And Kevin is not the kid for this. Like
Right.
he's anyone else. Like Sam would have thought it was hilarious. Kevin, not so much. He's like, I'm having a nervous breakdown in there. You have to get me out of there. So we'll see. He had to do the whole rest of the day. And he
Right.
was not happy. In fact, when he came around the corner at 6 o'clock, we actually thought he was kidding at first because he was so like down in the
Right.
dumps. We thought he was just messing with us, and it turned out he wasn't. He's like, "Can we go? Can we go now?" And I was like, "Really?" He's like, I have to go get a water." I'm like, "Oh, let me go get you a water." So I got him a water, and then we walked down the path, and he went to go buy a soda. I'm like, "Oh, do you think they're going to charge you for the soda?" Thinking I'll give him money, and he goes, "I don't care. I'm getting it." He was in such
So
a
he
bad
basically
mood
stole the soda as payment for getting attacked by birds.
numerous
I
times.
don't
So
blame
yeah,
you.
so I texted her this morning, and I actually before I left, I saw that Sam used to do wagons where.
You should have said, "Oh my God, Kevin came home with such a rash. I think he's allergic to birds."
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I already sent it. I just said, "Hey, do you think that because there's little red wagons that people put pumpkins on and pull their kids
Right.
on, and,
Okay, fair
and
enough.
it's really cute, except for it's a lot of work for the workers. You have to take the wagons off the thing, and kind of like working, at Stop and Shop with the wagons, like nonstop all the time. You have
Right.
to lift them up in the air and stuff. So
Yes.
So I asked her if he could do that next week.
The wagon train. So he's
Yeah.
going to go from
Bouncers
bouncies
to kettle corn
to birds
to birds
to wagon.
wagon.
train.
That is the big problem here. Don't think I haven't noticed.
What?
The problem, no matter what job he gets, he's just unhappy.
It's so not true.
Right.
It's
And
the
he
needs to
worst
learn
job.
a good worth ethic.
You know what the
ethic.
right. You know what the best job he had is when he was working with mommy. Maybe
I
you
said
need-
the same thing
Maybe
this
you
morning.
need to cut the strings
That's
and
right.
grow a pair.
Get a
That's
Kevin.
what Tony
job,
said.
you
He's like,
punk.
I don't want to work there if I can't work with mommy.
Yeah, grow a pair, Kevin. We all
Right.
hate our jobs. Get used to
Yeah.
it, punk.
Yeah.
You're not gonna make a living solving Rubik's cubes. I'll tell you that right now.
He can solve a Rubik's Cubes in 34 seconds now.
That is true.
pretty good.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Oh, rock and roll was the 8th day, said Ken Pichelle. Sorry.
So that was poor Kevin's weekend.
All right. Well, Kevin needs to learn how to cut the cord and give mommy some
Yeah, give me a
space.
break. He's off today and off tomorrow for a holiday he
He
doesn't
is
even
the best
celebrate.
helper. Ugh, he's
Oh,
so good.
Do you hear this?
He
He's
really
the
is
best
good.
helper.
And you know what? I really like it because Kevin's more quiet with other people, and this job has kind of like helped him kind of reach out. Like, hey, would you like a napkin? Oh, have a good day. Like
Right.
he's really good at that now.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Anthony Guerriere.
It's been a good thing.
Anthony Guerriere, who was there yesterday, he came by the farm. He's confirming. We walked by the bird cage, but didn't go in the hell with that. It is annoying. I don't
It's
We
walk
didn't
a
go
in.
in.
zoo
The hell
in
with
there.
that. So now, wait a minute. Now, why wouldn't they put the...
I read that wrong, didn't I?
Yeah.
We didn't go in the hell with that.
Why wouldn't they put honestly, though, why wouldn't they put Kevin out and the register outside of the bird cage so that way they can move along faster? He doesn't have to be attacked by birds. And
It's actually right by this open window that the birds go from one room to the other, and they fling it at him as he's
my
working.
God.
Yeah, like at first he was
deal.
like, "What the heck?" They're like little parakeet things that hit his neck as
You know what
he's
you should
working.
do is I'll give him one of my old hockey helmets, and you just put that on, and he could bring it up like that.
No
Because then they'd be
kidding.
hitting
And
him.
you just hear
We
all
could
day.
put
bonk,
water
bonk,
bottles
bonk,
on the
bonk.
outside of it so he could drink with
Yeah.
a straw.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a cage, so you could.
So they'll just be like on the cage.
Yeah, they might. Well, no, because actually they wouldn't because there's a plexiglass shield.
Oh.
So maybe that
Oh,
would
he'll
be
get
best.
bird crap on his
Right, and they'll just have
shield all
to.
day.
They'll have to
yeah,
do
yeah,
like a
wipers.
little windshield wiper.
Yeah, I felt so bad for him.
Hello, Carlo Russo. Hello, Derek. Joe DeJesu points out that I have farmer tan. Yeah, actually, here, look. You want to see my tan? Look, here's the tan because I dressed up as Farmer Willie all weekend. Here's my
Yeah.
tan. Look.
Yeah, check it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You want to see how my legs?
Wow.
I was wearing shorts yesterday. My knees are burnt. I'm like, ow.
You don't have the skin for that.
No, it hurts.
Derek said, "What?" Since Kevin's moving along with all the jobs, he's like, "Watch out, Tony! If it keeps it up, he'll be Farmer Willie in no time."
Oh, no, he won't.
Tony will be
have
in
to
the
fight him.
in the birds.
No, I'll be home.
Hey, look at this in the birds. Look at me. I'm collecting money for the birds.
I'm either Farmer Willie or I'm driving a tractor or I'm nothing.
Really? You thought about this?
Yeah, actually, I thought about that yesterday. I was watching because they have the tractors.
Yeah, but
drive
I'm
around.
thinking Farmer Willie gets paid a little bit more than the tractor driver.
Well, true.
Right.
I was just thinking about the
Because
jobs
you're the
I would
featured
like.
attraction.
Oh, I
Yes.
wouldn't. No.
Yeah, you're
Featured
the main
attraction?
reason
Everyone
everybody
knows where
I'm
comes.
you
like
are.
a Walmart greeter. I'm nothing.
Everybody knows.
No.
Everybody's coming to see Farmer Willie.
They take pictures with him.
All right, let me tell you some Farmer Willis.
Willis?
Farmer Willie stories.
Farm-
talking about, Farmer Willis?
I was laughing. I couldn't get to it fast enough. I was like, "What are you?"
What you talking about, Farmer Willis?
So yesterday,
Yesterday.
they have the souvenir stand right next to me, and they sell little plastic swords.
Oh yeah, you had a bad day.
I had a couple of weird moments
was
that I like to
funny.
share with you all. So a little kid bought a sword, and he's standing, he's jumping around, he's waving it around,
Good.
and he's maybe 30 feet away from me, right?
Right.
And I see him. We make eye contact. I'm
Right.
watching him. He's all excited about his sword. He's jumping around like any little kid would. This kid is maybe 7 at the very most, but I think I'm stretching it.
Okay.
So he's jumping around. He's all excited to have his sword. He's just kind of bouncing. And we make eye contact, right? And he stops. And so if you're me,
Stop.
He's looking at me and he goes,
Hammer time.
He just kind of looks at me. So I kind of give him like a little face. He pulls the sword out like this, holds it up in the air,
Yeah.
then looks at me and he goes,
It's like a young child.
and I was like, what
He had the
in
weirdest
the
day.
world?
So he threatened to kill you.
Basically, yes, basically.
With
yeah.
a wooden sword.
No, it was plastic.
Plastic
sword.
sword.
Yeah.
So plastic, he just stops and goes,
The only time he was calm the whole day.
he was all, I'm
Literally.
telling you, all excited, jumping around.
Then he felt your eyes.
And he just stops.
he wanted to
and
know
what'd you
kind of-
do?
I did pretty much what you just said. She went,
Oh.
and I moved on. I watched the corner of my eye, make sure he was leaving because he was on his way out.
Tell
Checking
him
over
about
your
the
shoulder,
other boy
everyone's-
with
Did you-
what you asked him with his favorite
Oh,
part of the
believe me,
thing.
I got a couple of
Did
stories.
you call
yeah.
for his family? Be like, did anybody lose Manson? Charles
Yeah.
Manson?
Who's crazy child?
Now, all right, so that was yesterday. On Saturday,
Go ahead.
Are you gonna do this one?
I got
This
two.
is my favorite.
I got two.
You got two
No,
more or two
two
total?
Two stories. Two more stories.
Two more.
So Saturday, this was late in the day.
Yes.
Sometimes, because there's shows, there's all sorts of entertainment. But the shows, I think the last show is is around 5. Place closes at 6. So there's an hour where there's still plenty to do. The
Right.
animal farm, food, whatnot. But kids get a little anxious if they were already picked out their pumpkin.
Right,
So
they're
a
like,
lot of
"We
them
wanna
jump
go home."
on my little stage and they'll dance because I'm playing music and stuff. So
What are you playing?
There's also, you know what I'm
Country
playing.
music,
I
mostly.
sent you a video the other day.
The
That you
Country of the
never
Linemen?
acknowledged. And I said in the
Country.
You
video.
sent it to me
I sent you a video last week.
directly?
Yeah, I texted it in text. I sent you a video because they play the music. It's not my music.
Didn't you say you sent it to me too?
No, I did not.
All
say
right, because I didn't get it either. I thought you did.
I sent you a video.
Where?
I texted it to you. last Saturday of last week.
All right, I'm going.
But it's their music. I mean, I admit I snuck a couple of my own CDs in. However, one CD
There's a
that they
Billy
play
Joel
is
song.
not
Here we
mine.
are. Oh, wait.
Turn it up, play it on the mic.
I do not pick the music here, but I want you to take note of what's playing behind me. Wichita Lineman.
Oh my God.
I do not.
I didn't even see this.
Yep.
And ugly people walking through here. Too.
Who was that?
Vinny.
Vinny.
What?
Howdy, folks.
What happened? What did I do?
Vinny, the corn guy, walked by.
Oh yeah, he's a
So you
creepy
said-
bastard. He makes great corn, but he's creepy.
All right. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah. So they were playing.
Wichita Lineman, which
Yep.
is the worst song in the world.
So anyway, yeah. So sometimes music is playing, the kids jump on the stage.
Yeah.
So there was this one kid he's on the stage, he's dancing all around. This kid, same thing, maybe 5 years old.
Yeah. Okay.
He's dancing, and his family, they're watching, they're all taking pictures, they're laughing.
Very cute.
And I'm just standing there watching too.
Standing there watching.
All of a sudden the father yells, "Do the tushy!
Do the tushy.
Do the tushy." So the kid stops.
As long as he wasn't yelling at that to his mother.
Well, that would have been. So the kid stops.
Yes.
He turns, so now his back is facing us.
Yes.
He bends over and drops his pants.
Why would you let your kid do that in public?
Why would you encourage
My point
it?
exactly.
Trash.
Yeah.
do
Unbelievable.
the tushy?
Do the
Great.
tushy. All right. So
and
now.
then at one point, like, because I get a half an hour break, so I grab my
Thank God.
little peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I'm sitting on the stage.
And you make his peanut butter sandwich?
I think you made them that day.
I may have made them.
And then, so he's like talking to somebody, and he leans down to talk to this one kid, and this is so funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So at the end of the day, as people
Third
leaving,
story.
No, this is the second
But
story from
thank
Saturday.
Goodness,
3
I was
total,
there for this
2
one.
from Saturday.
But you told us 2 already.
No,
The tushy and the cutthroat.
right. That the cutthroat was yesterday.
Oh, so you have
2 from
4
Saturday.
total stories, though.
3 total. 1 from yesterday, 2 from Saturday. And I'm about to tell the second one from Saturday.
Okay.
It is the best story. That's why I saved
All right,
it for
good.
last.
Good. Let me hear it.
So as kids are
I
leaving,
like the killing you one, though. That
That's
kid-
pretty good, too.
I'm
That
with,
was a
I'm
good
with
one.
that kid.
no, this one's
I hope
good.
he comes back.
This one's good. So as kids are people are leaving, I hope you had a great time. How's
Yes,
everybody doing?
welcome back.
Come on back, right? The festival, yeah, I know this thing. So
Sally brought the
sometimes
flies in.
I'll stop and talk to them. So what was your favorite part of the day? How was your day? What'd you do? All that stuff.
Right.
So this one kid's coming through and said, "So what was your favorite part of your day?" He actually takes the mic out of my hand,
Oh, love that.
puts it to his mouth, and he says, "My favorite part of the day was feeding and stroking the animals."
Nice.
And he hands me the mic, and off he goes.
Feeding
and Sally
and
was already done for the day, so she's standing on
So
my
I-
stage. I don't even turn. I just hear her.
Feeding and stroking the animals.
Favorite part of the day was stroking
So
the animals.
I grab the mic and I go, "Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that here."
Oh, no, you didn't.
I did.
and that's where we were like, we were trying to
no.
make Kevin laugh. We're like, come on, Kevin, cheer up, go stroke the giraffe.
They have a giraffe
Kevin,
there?
yeah,
Oh, there's 2 giraffes.
couple of
Oh.
giraffes,
There's camels.
alpacas.
There's zebras.
The alpacas are always frisky. You actually see them have sex a lot.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
There's monkeys and birds.
Every year you go there, there's more alpacas.
And that's why Sally goes there. She likes to watch alpaca sex.
yeah.
But it doesn't really turn her on unless one of the alpacas is missing a leg.
Yeah.
Alpaca fudge.
Alpaca. Oh, somebody's here. Who
No,
is
Joe.
it?
No, that was Joe. He walked out.
He just left.
He had enough of us. He
Yeah,
he
he's
walked
sick of
out.
us already.
Well, speaking of which, we are supposedly getting Mike Keegan in here today.
Oh, nice.
What time?
I forgot.
I don't know. They asked me what time. I told them.
Who's they asked you?
You know what? Let me take this.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh. Ow.
Wow. Wow.
It's a kettle corn emergency.
It's White Post saying, "What else can we do for you, son?"
Sally, you got your hair caught in the machine. That's what malfunctioned it.
Anthony Guerriere, tell about the kid showing you his dance move, and your response, "Wish I would have gotten that on video."
I'm talking about. I guess he's talking about the tush.
Yeah, is that what we're talking about? No, Anthony wasn't there for that one. Anthony, I don't even remember. What? Fill me in there. I don't remember what that was.
Now wait a minute. Now
Oh, I do have another story, but it's not as funny.
what? I forgot what I was going to say. Son of a bitch. This is what happens when I get old.
Joe DeJesus. Breaking news. Tony's been fired by White Post.
Yeah, can you imagine somebody said that, got that on video, and now all of a sudden you get, I was offended. Bastards. Oh, You said Mike Keegan. You said they were coming in. Who's they?
I had a conversation with Carla.
Oh, so they are both coming in.
She wasn't a definite,
Oh,
but I'm hoping because I like them both very
I've
much.
never met either one of them.
Really?
Really.
I don't understand this.
I don't like to meet people. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to
Good
get
thing you're
involved with
handling
them.
the sales.
Good. I don't want to deal with their drama. I just want to work and move on. I don't want to deal with their drama. I don't want to know about their business. I don't want to know nothing.
What's he talking about?
And that's why I'm the relationship guy.
Yeah, I don't. I hate people.
yeah,
I
like
hate. They're
Kevin.
so. Yes,
hates people.
just like Kevin.
And
So
he's
if you'd
very
like to be a
pleasant.
guest here,
I thought you meant I hate Kevin.
Like Kevin is like a really
Yes, I
good
hate
guy.
Kevin.
He just,
he's
know,
a dick.
who just can't let go of mommy's apron.
he can't.
How funny is that we both said that?
I know. You both said exactly the same thing.
Mommy, I'm only happy when I work with mommy.
But Kevin, you get to sit in this room and watch TV all day and get paid. I want
wanna
to be
work
with
with
mommy.
Not true.
It is true.
Oh, I know what Anthony's talking about now. Jump the leg.
I hope Kevin's watching right now. I do. You should text him and say, why don't you watch? Because Tony and Eric have certain things to say about you.
Yeah, why don't we call him?
No.
Oh.
No. I'm surprised he's not here right now.
Yeah, he's off today.
Waiting in the car for
could be.
mommy.
Well, Joe DeJays, I'll make this worse because Joe is saying I'm going to get fired from White Post.
For challenging kids' sword fights
For
and
staring at people's
their ass.
asses.
Well, it gets worse. There was also a part yesterday. I was actually on my lunch break. I was sitting on my stage just having a sandwich.
A
Yes.
peanut butter sandwich.
That's right, that I made.
On potato bread.
A woman's a woman's walking by with her daughter. They're holding hands.
Shocker.
So what? What's wrong with that?
Because he's fucking predictable.
But you have your egg egg sandwich every morning.
No, I don't. Sometimes I put a little bacon on it. Sometimes I put a little hot sauce on it.
Sometimes I use Skippy. Sometimes I use her peanut butter.
Whoa!
That's right.
What's your peanut butter?
Just
Some organic.
more
Some natural,
natural,
free-range
I actually
organic
I get it
peanuts?
at Trader Joe's. It's a good price and it's good.
Yeah. All right. Got it.
So some woman's walking past with her daughter,
Yeah.
maybe 3 years old. This little girl.
And you tripped the kid?
No.
Oh.
They're just walking past.
Should've.
Out of nowhere. I swear to God, this. I know I just told a weird story like this, but out of nowhere, this girl's pants falls down. So I immediately go
A lot
like
of
this.
nakedness at this
I immediately
place.
go like this.
Sure.
So, but then the mother, she goes, oh! She grabs the pants, and like she was so in
Flustered,
panic,
she lifted
flustered,
the kid off the air.
But then she lifted the kid off the air, and
And the kid
fell.
flips.
The kid falls flat on
Right
her
on
back.
her head, yeah.
Flat on her back.
You should have led with this story. This
So
one's
that-
good.
At that point, the mother looks at me, and I go like, I give her this look like, I just go like this.
Way to make her feel worse.
She just grabs the kid, picks her up, and off she goes. She's gone.
Wow.
So Anthony Guerriere is telling the story. They were these two African-American gentlemen.
Yes.
They both had like crazy dreadlocks that were going like but like in ponytails and
Okay.
stuff. These guys, I saw these guys probably 5, and they had no kids with them. They were just there. Actually, I take that back. They had one kid with them. But they were probably like 5 adults and this one kid. But these two guys in particular, they had dreadlocks and they were all over the place.
Okay.
They were dressed in jumpsuits and they were dancing all over the place. And they were good dancers.
Okay.
So I started calling them Milli Vanilli.
Oh, boy.
So at one point they come up by
That's
me.
not racist at all.
No. No. So at one point they come over and they start dancing for me right in front of me.
Yes.
And they did this weird thing where they kind of turn their legs sideways and then they jump over it with the other leg.
Sure.
So of course you know what I did at that point.
Oh, no.
I said, "You think that's good? Watch this." And I did the flip.
Yes.
And the both of them just stopped dead. And they start laughing. I go, "Let me see you do that." And they go, "No, you got us beat, man. You got us beat."
Right, okay.
And then they had the little kid with them who was also in a jumpsuit. He starts dancing, so he was Mini
Mini
Millie.
Vanilli.
Mini
Mini
Millie.
Vanilli.
No, I kept calling him Mini
Mini
Millie. I kept calling him.
No, you should have said Mini Vanilli.
Well,
Instead of
know.
Milli Vanilli, Mini
I get it, but that's Mini Millie because I thought Mini. I thought it sounded funny.
Disgusted with you.
So, but then that got a big response. I had many kids running up to me. Can you do that again?
What, flipping your leg?
yeah.
Yeah. So I did that a few times.
And you freaked them out.
No, they seem to be okay.
Okay, go ahead. Now they're all trying it at home, tearing their ACLs. Thanks, Tony.
Do not try this at home, kids. We need to find a good sexual harassment defense attorney. What, Derek? He lost a balloon gig to a guy named Kevin. Oh, see
Stupid
that?
Kevin.
No, Kevin's not taking a job. His mother's not there.
Yeah, I'm only doing balloons if mommy comes.
Hello, Jeff Bosey. is Wegmans on Long Island. One opened in Raleigh this weekend. The northern contingency around here lost their minds. What's a Wegmans?
I love Wegmans.
It's
What is
It's a giant
Is it a food store?
Yeah.
Like a restaurant or a
No, a
supermarket?
grocery
No, like a
store.
supermarket.
It's
but
a food store.
It's like it's just awesome.
So
it has
what-
like a whole deli section. It
Oh.
has like
Actually, Ken, what?
Sorry.
it's
It's,
I
yeah.
like Wegmans a lot. I
Actually,
really
the
wish-
only time I've ever been in one is in North Carolina, so that's funny that.
Yeah,
maybe
I don't think
just
they're
down
this
there.
far north. Well, they're actually in
It's just a
upstate
food
New
store.
York too.
What's so special about them?
Nothing.
I mean, they just have like everything there, basically.
What-
Like a
what
ShopRite,
don't they
you mean?
have?
Nothing.
Yeah, don't they have it Stop and Shop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think their stuff is better.
All right. All right. As long- that's your preferred supermarket.
Okay.
I mean, if it
That's
was
fair.
on Long Island, for sure, yeah.
There
but
must be something special about it because Ken Pichel says the place was going crazy.
It's just like a, what do you call it?
I mean, it
What do you
has like
call
a
it?
whole like deli
Supermarket.
section where you can like get like
Cold cuts?
no, like you can get sandwiches.
Oh.
Like you can get heroes, you can get
Right.
like 6-foot heroes and all that.
Like
kind
if
of
you just
stuff
want to
there.
have a lunch, you just go in there for lunch.
They
Yeah,
have a
you could go in there for
Starbucks
lunch.
inside.
They have like a whole sushi section.
Sushi
They have-
section.
They have like the whole butcher. Like it. I don't know. I just feel like it's.
It's
I don't. It's nicer.
bigger and better.
Yeah, just in my opinion, I like it. Like it has more stuff than like your typical like Best Market or ShopRite.
Well,
would
Best
have.
Market seems to be like the bare bones of supermarkets. They're working their way up. But ShopRite has all that stuff. ShopRite has sandwiches, and we order our heroes from ShopRite all the time.
I don't have a ShopRite near me.
Oh boy!
And they,
Actually,
and they have
phone's
sushi.
ringing.
They have sushi.
You're live at the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hello, Tony. Hello, Eric. How are you guys
Hey,
doing?
Dennis.
Hi,
Dennis.
How are you, buddy?
Okay, not bad. How you guys weekend?
Good. How was
Very
your
good,
weekend?
thanks.
I worked a week. I worked Saturday.
Oh yeah, you DJ'd?
No. Actually, I worked with maintenance work, kind of work.
Oh, where'd you work?
Down Long Island, down out east.
What'd you fix?
Nothing. I painted the whole barn.
You painted a whole barn. Fantastic.
Wow.
Is that the barn you and Dorian are getting married in?
No.
Damn it.
No.
Oh, all right.
Wow! You painted the whole. You painted it by yourself?
No, I had my cousin help me a little bit too.
Wow! Very nice. Wow!
I would start working from 11 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a lot
Did
of
you
hard
get
work.
paint? Did you get paint on you?
Oh yes.
Did you rub it off?
No, I had this kind of soap I had. It was really cool.
Oh yeah. So you did wash it off.
Yeah, I washed it
Oh.
after the fact.
I was gonna say you still don't have paint on you, right?
No, hell no.
You got paid?
Yeah, I got paid. Of course, I got paid.
How
Very
much
nice.
did you get?
I got $38.
$30.
38.
Oh, 38.
$38.
All right.
Did they feed you lunch?
Oh yes, I had an egg salad sandwich, and I thought about you
I
guys. too.
love egg salad sandwiches.
Did you have what kind of bread did you have it on?
I
toasted
had it
rye?
on. Actually, I had it on the roll.
On a roll. Egg salad on a roll. All
It's a
right.
good day. Hard work, make some money.
Egg
Very
salad
nice.
on a roll.
Yep, it was really good. I had some lettuce too. It was really good.
I like lettuce
Very
on egg
proud
salad
of you.
too.
Hard-working man. I like it.
Did you ever have egg salad on rye bread?
No,
You got to try that.
Toasted rye.
It's
I'm gonna try it one of these days.
yeah, lightly toasted rye. It's
Lightly
delicious.
toasted rye.
Oh, I gotta try that one day.
Yeah, you got to try it. It's really, really good.
Oh yeah,
All right, Dennis.
guys are awesome. Like I said, I work
Thank
out
you.
radio. All the best.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
pal.
buddy. We love you.
And I just want to give a shout out to my best friend Felix. I can't wait to see him on Thursday.
Yes. You coming in on Thursday, or are you gonna watch him on Thursday?
No, I'm gonna go play Chocolate Bingo
Oh, fantastic.
Very
in
nice.
Hicksville.
All right, bud.
Oh, where?
In Hicksville,
In
What
Hicksville.
are you playing?
Chocolate Bingo.
Chocolate bingo.
Yes.
Where in Hicksville? Do you know?
I don't know. I have it on my Facebook Messenger.
All right, find out and tell us tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're
Oh,
right near
well.
Hicksville.
Oh wow. Yeah, I think I asked Felix where he's at because I'll be over there. I'll be over there between 5 o'clock.
All right.
All right, yeah, get us the details if you can. And we'll Eric will come see you.
All right, no problem.
Cool.
I'd be good to see you finally for once.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be awesome. It's $15 to get in, and you get dinner and also you play cards.
Oh,
that-
perfect. That's right up Tony's alley.
I know, me too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he loves chocolate and bingo.
Oh yeah, me too. I love chocolate too.
Yeah. Tony will come in and bring you the apple juice he owes you.
Oh yes, he's still owed me one too.
Maybe
Yep.
I will. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, he told he still owed me apple juice because I told him I said I would be at Boomers and never showed up.
That
I
son
know.
of a bitch. He was chickened out. I can't believe him.
Yeah, and I hear the chicken just bark, bark, bark.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
listen to that.
Tony's a chicken piece of shit.
Oh, what the hell?
Like I said, the all will be next year. Remember that.
You got it, buddy.
All right.
All right.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Take care,
Thanks.
Dennis.
See ya.
right,
See you
bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Dennis Murphy, everybody.
What day is he
Man, I'm
playing
getting-
chocolate bingo?
Saturday. And I'm getting Tony in
No,
trouble.
Thursday.
No.
he
Oh,
said.
Thursday. Oh,
Thursday?
Thursday.
What is chocolate bingo?
I have no idea. I
Oh.
guess you play bingo with pieces of chocolate, I guess, and then you
I
can
would
eat
eat them, and then I'd never win bingo because
Right,
I'd
I'd
be
be like,
eating
all
the
right.
chips.
Or maybe you get chocolate if you win?
I would eat the chocolate chips.
Any idea?
Maybe the boards are made of chocolate.
I'd eat the boards too.
Maybe the gold coin
I'd
chocolate
eat the
pieces,
coins,
and you
too.
get,
Oh, okay. That's
Right?
probably that's
I
probably.
used to love those things.
then you play on your bingo board, and then afterwards, if you don't win, you get to eat chocolate, and you go home happy anyway.
B-I-N-G-O.
B-I-N-G-O, B-I-N-G-O, and chocolate is its name. Oh.
That should be their theme song.
C-H-O-C-O.
Oh, wait a minute. Felix is up on this. Felix, you know what this is about?
Levittown Hall.
Levittown Hall.
C-H-O-C-O.
I grew up right down the block from there.
C-H-O-C-O.
Oh, maybe
Did a
I'll-
few murder mysteries there, right?
Yeah, which
Yes,
we
we
have.
did.
What do we have going on Thursday? Anything? I
No.
wonder if I should stop by.
What time? 5 o'clock.
I
you
gotta pay
said?
$15. That's almost half of what Dennis made that day.
As soon as Dennis told me it was $15, I'm like, I'm out. I'm paying for shit.
Can I just come in and say hi to somebody, please? Dennis Murphy? And I'll get on the mic. Dennis Murphy, are you out there?
Can I get
Oh,
a tea?
yes. Thank you, Derek. I have that on my list of things to talk about. Tomorrow, the Best of Long Island voting opens. This is a very big deal, ladies and gentlemen. We need you to go to the bestoflongisland.com, I guess it is. I plan on coming in tomorrow with all the details of what you got to do. I'll even do a
It's on the
demonstration.
Yeah,
Instagram,
put it on
too.
the.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Thank you.
I made a post.
Govs Radio is up for Best Radio Station. Knock 'em Dead Comedy is up for Best Party Entertainment and Best Event Entertainment. We're up for two categories.
Tree.
I am up for Best Long Island Personality.
Fuck you. You're not winning.
I
I'm
love
totally
that.
voting against you.
I want to
I
know who
want
I'm up against.
I want to see who else is up against you.
If I'm up against Stone Grissom, I might just back off.
It's also on our Facebook, actually.
Very nice.
Facebook.
Well, yeah, just the fact, just the we're just advertising that we're up for it, but starting tomorrow we'll start posting the links and stuff.
Yeah, because you have to vote for it.
Let me
And
see.
you vote like every day for 1,000 years.
Let
How
me-
long does it take? It's like,
It goes till mid-December,
dear Lord.
so you got to vote every day.
Dear Lord.
Couldn't it just be 1 week or something?
I'm curious if all the nominees are out there yet, or just who we're voting for.
Dear Lord. There is no Wegmans on Long Island. There is one opening in Brooklyn on October 27th.
Oh my God!
That's where Wegmans is opening up, Ken. According to the Wegmans website. Who are you against in this Best of Long?
That's what he
That's
doesn't
what
know.
I just said.
I
they
can't
haven't
wait to vote against you.
they haven't announced it yet. At least not that I see.
Do you think that like Knock 'em Dead comedies being they're nominated for 2 different things? You think it's going to like spread the vote out instead
No.
of like
No.
okay.
It's not like...
It's almost the same category. Why do they even have 2 categories?
Because they're weird and they just want people to win. So that way... Because what... Best Long Island is a vote where people go in and vote, right? Number one. And then if you win, they want you to buy like all these kinds of promotion packages. So the more categories they have, the
Right.
more winners they have, the more money they get.
I
You
don't
know what I mean?
I don't think the dark side way. So
Yeah.
I never like that stuff gets passed.
But people like that though. When they hear, "Oh, you made Best of Long Island,"
it's a
Yeah.
really
They
cool
they think
thing.
there's a good reason
I
for
think
it.
it's a really good honor.
It's an honor and a pleasure. Check out who is up against you in Party and Event Entertainer. Ooh. We're going up against Mr. Pop and Twist.
Are we going against?
Oh, is it?
You're going
Are we?
down, Derek.
Derek, have they? Is there a way to see who's up for everything today, or is it you have to wait till tomorrow to see who's nominated? For, who all the nominees are for each category.
Derek's going down.
Are we really up against Derek?
Yeah, and you know what? Derek is banned from the studio until voting is over.
Oh, I don't know if
That's
I can
right.
do that.
No phone. In fact, I'm banning him from the Facebook page. No promotion whatsoever for Derek
until mid-December.
until mid-December. Then Derek could come back. But it's on now, Derek. It's a war. No, I'm only kidding. I hope Derek wins too. I'm getting a phone call. I'm sorry, I'm on air right now. I cannot answer you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry I had to take that call before. I have like all my like dog clients,
Yes.
they text me like everyone else in the world, but I have this one client who she's a little bit older and it always has to be a phone call and she's got a lot to say.
I got a lot.
So
to
I
say.
usually don't take her call, but I put her off like twice in the last couple of days and I kept meaning to call her back, but
Oh, it's a landline. Jeff said I've been voted best of Long Island to move out of the best of Long Island. There you go. Kenny called us homos for some reason. Thank you, Ken. I'm not sure why. Let's see what else. So yeah, should we go to war with Derek, or should we make
Derek who?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
the attitude I like. That's the attitude I like. Where do you stand, Tony? What side of
I
the?
don't know if I can do
Which
this.
side of your leg do you
Which-
stand on, Tony?
Which? Pick a side, Tony. It's either us or Derek.
I can't. Don't put me. Oh, I don't know.
Oh golly gee.
Gee, Derek.
Oh, what's his name? What's his name from? What was the? What was the pharmacist's name in What's a Wonderful Life?
Mr. Gower.
Oh, golly gee, Mr. Gower, please don't make me pick sides. Don't hit my ear again, Mr. Gower, my ear.
Derek, are you nominated for more than one event or one thing or?
It's Kenny. Don't answer it.
You're live with the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
It's Derek.
Oh, all right.
Are you
All right.
nominated for more than one thing?
I got nominated for two things, but
Oh.
what's worse than going head to head against you guys is that
Yes.
in the Children's Party Entertainment Company, I'm up against the Long Island Puppet Theater. So I'm
Oh,
like,
fuck that puppet theater.
no, but that's my very good friend Anthony.
Oh, well, still, you're going to win, and I'm going to make sure of it.
And then he also has his mascot Kirby is up for mascot of the of Best of Long Island.
Who?
Wow, Kirby, his mascot.
Ken said you know why he called us homos. Do you know why?
No.
Did we accidentally have butt sex this weekend or something?
Not that I know of.
Okay, then there you go.
Nope.
Derek, how
I
do
mean,
you
we
know who you're up
purposely had
against?
it, but-
Are the nominees listed anywhere?
Yeah, the nominees are listed on the website.
Oh,
Best of Long Island website?
Yeah,
you're so stupid, Tony.
I know. I
they weren't. It's not his
Now
fault.
I'm voting. Now I'm voting for Derek, just because Tony's stupid.
what is it?
they
bestoflongisland.com?
What the hell's
I
the
went
matter
to the
with
link
you?
that they sent me in the email. When you got the email that you were nominated, there's a link,
Oh, is it?
and I clicked on the link.
Who
and it
are you
took
up
me
against?
to,
Personality. Who's on personality? That's what I want to
Yeah.
know.
How many people?
Well, hold on. I can go look since
Yeah.
I'm on the air with you. I don't have to listen to the show. Hold on.
Yeah,
Tony's not working it out here.
Yeah, Tony's researching Steve Belanger's favorite part of the show. Speaking of Steve Belanger, check out Comedians on Football tomorrow night. Another crazy weekend of football. 2 undefeated teams. Four undefeated teams.
Giants
going
won
head-to-head.
again, right?
Giants won again in spectacular fashion against the Redskins. The Redskins are now 0-4. Yeah, it was crazy weekend. Four undefeated teams going against each other head to head, and some
All right.
some crazy
So,
upsets
are you,
as well.
Are you ready for the Long Island personality list?
Yeah.
All right. So up for Long Island personality, Brimstone.
Okay.
Chef Jonathan Skinto.
Oh, I know him.
Who?
I know him.
Skinto.
No, don't know.
Clyde the Bully.
Who?
Who?
Don't know who that is.
No.
Daniel Ross.
Don't know who that is.
DJ Cumberbun.
No.
DJ Cumberbun? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Gail King.
Who the fuck is Gail King?
I know the name. Who is that?
don't know.
Is that Oprah's friend?
I don't know.
No.
Is
I
it
know
spelled Gayle?
No. Gail.
Yeah, I know who that.
Oh,
Oh,
Gail
I've heard that
King
name.
is.
I can't place
All right,
it.
go ahead.
Damn it.
Apparently, Jonathan Skinto is nominated twice in the same category. That's got to be an oversight.
Okay, okay.
Another person from the Grand House, Kim Adragna, is on here.
No.
Marcos Papadatos.
Nope.
Michelle McDonald, the Bohemian Beauty Queen.
Oh!
Ms. Penelope Proper.
Nope.
Stone Grissom.
Oh,
No way!
Oh!
The Brew Babe.
Who?
The Brew Babe.
Who's that?
I don't know who these people are. I'm just saying that they're nominated.
Coffee
okay.
maker of some sort.
Tom Pekar,
Okay, Tom Pecker.
and Tony Walker.
Yeah, Tony Walker. Who is the what lady? Patina Patootie? What was her name?
Ms. Penelope Proper.
Okay, hold on. Miss Penelope.
Ms. Penelope Proper.
Proper. What the hell is that?
Why
Miss
can't I find these things?
Why can't I find these things?
I'm telling you, I'm reading them off the website, Tony. So I'm not messing with you. I promise.
No, I
right.
believe you. I don't know why it's.
Miss Penelope Proper is the T-Trix of Long Island. Owner and director of the Mad Harlot Tea Society. I'll see you at tea. Okay. All right. She hosts tea parties.
Oh, okay, that's
All right.
nice.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. That's Miss Penelope Proper. I'm not voting for her. I'm not voting for any of them. They all suck.
Now, the thing that's interesting about the website is there's a whole listing of party event company, and there's like 15 people nominated. Then there's a listing for party and event entertainer with an asterisk at the end of it, and there's 2 names, just 2 names. Knockin' Dead Comedy and Mr. Pop and Twist.
Whoa.
Wow.
So I don't know if they're going to add more names or what. I have no idea, but tomorrow is the starting of the voting.
So there's only 2 of us?
On this one category, yes.
You're going down, buddy.
That's awful.
You're going.
Can't go against Derek.
You're going down like Sally on an amputee.
Rumor has it she's the best at that, so that's all I'm going to say.
Actually, I'm gonna have to vote. I'm gonna have to vote like alternate days. One time I'll vote us. One time I'll vote Derek. I think I may have to do that. And then
Yeah,
and then if Derek wins, I'm like, fuck. He
I picked
fucking
the wrong day.
He fucking won. Go ahead.
Let's see. No, so children's entertainer, children's party and event company. It's not an entertainer necessarily. It's a children's party and event company. It's a new category this year. I was told this. So there's Craftastic in Plainview.
Craptastic.
Craftastic.
It's more like craptastic.
Epic Escape Rooms, Long Island.
Oh, we like them.
Jump and Slide Entertainment.
Okay. Boring.
Crafty Hands. Mobile Flicks to You Incorporated.
Lame.
Mr. Pop and Twist.
Yeah.
Pino's Palette Bayshore.
Sounds like a wine thing.
Yeah. Nah. Don't like it.
Pixie Dust in
Yeah.
Bayshore. In Bayshore. Pixie Dust.
Fuck her.
Children's Entertainment Complex.
Fuck them.
Plaster Funcraft.
No. Fuck them.
Royal Events Princess Parties.
Lame.
Royal Princess Prep Party Company.
Gay.
The Long Island Puppet Theater.
Boo.
Yeah.
And the Traveling Bead Box.
No.
That's bead box, not beatbox, Eric. It's very important you know the difference.
Pop and Twist has got to win that shit right there.
Absolutely.
Or I'm telling you, some heads are going to roll.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certainly going to try.
Pop and Twist. Pop
Yeah.
and Twist. Pop
Pop and
and Twist. And then Puppet Theater second, then who cares about third? Because the rest of them suck.
Well, I will certainly have some of my votes for the next 2 months will be going to my friend Anthony at the Long Island Puppet Theater.
No.
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 Mm-mm.
I'm going Pop and Twist all the way.
And then, well, if you want to then throw a vote Anthony's way, you can vote for Kirby in Mascot of the Year.
Fine. That I'll do.
Absolutely.
But that's all I'm doing.
Mascots. You see, mascots. I have to roll. Okay.
He didn't bring his hot
Theater.
English girlfriend in, so that's not. I'm not voting for him.
Hey, she's coming back soon. Actually.
Yeah, great. Well,
She's
next.
coming in. She comes back for her big 2.5 month stay.
Great. Not bring her again. That's perfect. Yeah. All I want to see is the hot chick. I don't care about him.
My goodness.
Leave him
Follow
home.
on Instagram.
Leave him
all right.
home and tell her to come in, and we'll talk all the things she's interested in. We already talked to him twice. We're
She's
done
talking
with
about
him.
horror and horror movies and,
Yeah, I
and
love-
sculpture. Yeah, she can cover
Yeah, I love horror movies.
that. Okay,
Yeah.
here's the mascot list: the Connequa T-Bird,
The
Dale the Eagle.
The Connequa T-Bird, not Connequat.
I don't know how you say that word. I don't know for as long as I have. I still can't say it.
Go ahead, who?
Dale the Eagle,
Fuck him.
General Douglas MacArthur.
Fuck him, too.
He's still alive?
Apparently, he's a mascot for something.
Wow.
Maybe the MacArthur. I don't know. Kirby Monster. That's from the Puppet Theater.
Kirby. Okay.
Kurt the Bear.
No, don't know him.
Mr. Nutty from the Nutty Irishman.
No, I don't like that at all.
Paul's the Panther at Delphi University.
Mr. Nutty on your face.
Quacker Jack, the Long Island Ducks.
Nah, he wins too many fucking times. Fuck him.
I was him once.
Rambo from Farmingdale State College.
All right, well, now that's different. I might end up voting for Rambo.
Scatosaurus from United States. Or Scatosaurus. Scatosaurus from United States.
Scatosaurus is a whole different category.
Whole different guy. Smoking Owl's pig.
Nah.
Sparky from the Islanders.
Nah.
Which he's not really here much anymore.
No, he is.
Titus, the rescue mascot.
No.
And Wolfie, the Stony Brook University Seawolves mascot.
No.
All right, so wait a minute. So I'm looking at one of the emails I got saying that I've been nominated. So
okay.
bestoflongisland.com?
bestoflongislandpress.com.
I don't see that.
Ever since his computer broke, he's just been a mess.
He gets lost in your eyes.
Best of Long
In
Island
your
Press.
pants.
Well, hold on. It's bestof.longislandpress.com.
Hey, Captain Jack.
Hey, Don Michael Prager.
All right, so best of. Say it again. Best of dot Long Island.
Bestof.longislandpress.com.
Best of dot. Okay. All right, this is the website I've been looking at, but it says the first thing I see the nominations are closed.
Right, and there should be a page to look up nominees for voting.
And your nominees are.
Do you have to scroll down to get to that? Or
Yes.
is that just up on top? Because there's nothing up on top.
One year, Danielle won Best CPA.
Nice. Did she actually win it?
Yes,
Nice.
she was very angry with me.
Why?
She's like, "You're an asshole." I'm like, "Oh." She didn't even know she was nominated. I was putting it on Facebook. Everybody vote for her. She won. She was like, "You're an asshole," because they called her up. She didn't even know until they called her up and wanted to interview her. She's like, "What?" And then she hung up on them because she didn't even know what it was.
Just, I don't know. I can't find
Why
this
would
shit.
she think that was a bad thing?
I don't
I would
know.
be. I think that would be so cool.
I don't know. She got a few jobs out of it, to be honest.
The whole page starts with the voting process, and there's a whole breakdown, and then the votes are there.
It says 2020 Best of Long Island nominations are closed.
Put Tony in the birdcage.
What are you pointing at? Oh, now my phone is ringing.
Put Tony in the birdcage. Did you just go to answer it without putting it to your
Nah.
ear?
No, I was trying to figure out what to do here.
Who is it?
I don't know.
He was
You
discombobulated.
better answer it. Hello, this is Tony Walker.
Hello. Nominated for Best of Long Island.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, voting starts at 12 noon tomorrow.
I know who it is. 12 noon tomorrow. All right, so as of 12 noon tomorrow, we're going to ask everybody to vote for us and not who's ever on the phone.
True.
No, you split the votes.
The other guy on the phone.
Guy. You do whatever you need to do. I want you to, Mr. Papa.
They can vote for me for the children entertainer inventing company. You're not involved in that one.
He is very, very talented. I want him to win. I think he's a great person.
Did you take that?
What? No, I did not.
Oh, sorry, guys. I'm just haunted.
You know, some shows it does that to me, like the whole hour, and then
This Is
a
Us
whole
came
week
on.
will go by and it doesn't
Right.
happen.
And then This Is Us came on, and I watched This Is Us this week.
Did you?
And we watch it, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, it's a great movie! It's a great show. I'm in tears." I watched the thing. I'm like waiting, and I'm like, "What? Nothing happened."
Is
it
the
was like a
first time
setup.
you watched it?
No.
alright.
We watched it since the beginning, but I'm like, nothing happened. Like, what is so sad?
I stopped a couple of years ago.
Oh no, it's still a good show.
It's not letting me take it.
I just don't have time. I used to have
People
time.
really enjoyed the first season of that show. I think because you didn't know what was going to happen until it started. Like when you saw the promos, you didn't know what the show was going to take.
Yes.
And then it took on that whole idea that everyone's connected, but at different time frames and all that kind of stuff. And so people were like,
Yep.
"Oh, that's a different way
that's
of
why
looking at it."
people should vote for Knock 'em Dead and not Derek, because he just said when they saw the homos they didn't like it. So that's
Yeah,
not
that's really not a nice
yeah,
thing to say,
Derek.
Derek.
Really, seriously.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
don't think I
nice.
said that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, he said when they saw the promos. Oh, sorry.
Must have been a bad connection.
sorry.
Promos makes more sense.
Yeah, promos makes a lot. All right, you can still vote for
Sorry,
Derek.
everyone who's going to vote for you thinks you're homophobic
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Derek's a racist and homophobic, so please don't vote for him. Vote for Knock 'em
Right.
Dead.
Because people, you have to make a stand somewhere.
Slander.
It's not slander.
defend
I just
myself, I guess
I
I'll just,
misheard. It was an accident.
I have to
It's-
do a campaign of things where I post pictures of myself with my gay niece and her girlfriend. Would that be okay?
Yes, that would be. Look at me. Look at me. I have black friends. Look at me.
I have a black friend.
I have a black friend. I can't be racist.
I hate when people say that. It makes me so mad.
That's the worst.
Well, they're only defending themselves from stupid accusations. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
racist. You're like,
they sound like such an idiot.
I know, but so do people who calling people racist all the time. Unless
so
somebody's
what?
screaming at somebody the N-word or some kind of derogatory word, you have no right to call somebody a racist.
Yeah.
Not
So
necessarily true.
It is true.
There's like,
No, there is not.
There's not just overt racism. That's not the only kind of racism.
Please give me a break.
There's a line. I honestly believe this. There's a line between prejudice and racism.
Yes.
I'll be back
And
in 2 minutes.
It's
Yes.
not okay to really be either one of them.
Oh, yes, Sally. Oh, sorry. Damn it.
But you can say
Got it,
something.
Don.
You can say something that's based on a prejudice that you've been taught and or learned throughout your life, and that's not making you necessarily a racist. It's a racial based prejudice that you should not have.
Yes.
There's a difference. There really, honestly.
Well, I do believe there is overt racism, but there's
there is.
like, listen, people could, I'm walking by and I honestly, I check for my wallet and phone, probably like I have like a little OCD, a little bit, where I check for 4 things before I leave: my phone, my glasses, my keys, my wallet. And I touch them 4, I'm done, I'm gone. So it's not, I wouldn't say it's OCD, but I go 1, 2, 3, 4,
You're a
got
toucher.
it. Yeah.
You're
1,
a
2, 3,
toucher
4.
counter. I've
Right.
seen you do it when you
Right.
come and go. You
Right.
actually go,
Right. So now, if I do that when a black person's around and somebody's like, "Ooh, look at that asshole. He's a racist because that black
Right.
person walked by." That couldn't be closer to the truth. But I understand it is out there, but that's not what I'm about. And in fact, I was joking with one of my black friends, and
see, you're one of them.
his kid plays on a different football team, and they're not doing so well. I said, "I told you should have came over here." I said, because then you'll talk to me, because I'm the only white person on the field. Nobody talks to me, and I'm tired of people checking for their wallets and cell phones as I walk by. And, of course, he just started laughing. He's like, he goes, "You're a fucking piss about," so... But, yes, my point is, yes, there is overt racism out there where people will clutch their wallets or pocketbook closer or whatever the case may be. Yes, that does exist, but that's not me in my case. I've
never
do it all
seen
the time.
anyone do that. I've never
What?
seen people
I've never
clutch
seen it, but
their stuff when people walk
I'm
by.
also not looking out for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm,
maybe
also not
that's
clutching
maybe
it when you're walking by.
Right. I'm not looking out for it.
Well, I know, but like, if
Well,
I,
they might be. You never know.
Yeah,
but I don't
could
look out for
steal
that
if I
because
wanted.
even if they did, all right, maybe they're nervous. Maybe it's just me and another woman in the store, or I could guarantee you it probably. Maybe I got a little too close when I was checking out the whatever the case may be, and yeah, I can imagine there's people that kind of like shielded themselves from me, but I didn't think it was because I was white. They felt threatened. I got a little too close or something. Yeah, it's happened.
Yeah, I'm just in the habit of
Maybe the door. I don't know.
of grabbing making my keys available if I'm going to go out or
Right,
anything. Like
right.
I don't wait till I get in front of the car to find my keys, just out of like comfort,
Right.
If I have to take this key and stab someone in the throat with it, I want
Right.
it available.
Oh, here we go. Oh, they're here, ladies and gentlemen. Our guests. Oh, we got. Where's the other chair? Where's the other chair? Oh, it's over there.
All right, guys, do your
Hi.
business. I will
Thank you.
talk
All right,
to you
Thanks,
later.
Derek.
Thank you, Derek. All right,
Hi.
nobody vote for Derek.
We already screwed up because a chair was pulled out this morning and
I'll
we
get
didn't
it.
notice.
I'll get it.
Yeah, you get it and pass it over.
I'll get it. Oh, Tony. Garbage.
Do you need help?
How are you? We have Sally. Keep talking to the audience, please.
Do do do
Don't do that.
Oh, la 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 la.
I should have brought my
All right.
guitar in from my car.
So Don,
Yeah, Don. You got Don's foot pedal.
he was missing his foot pedal, so I'll give that to him. And here,
Okay.
all right.
See, I checked for my keys again. See, and that wasn't racist because of Mike. I don't hate white people. See? No, we were talking about somebody brought up overt racism. Racism.
You brought it up.
Racism. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure it exists, but There you go. All right, so guess who we have here? The controversial. I can't even say it with a straight face. The controversial. I can't even say it with a straight face, man.
Exactly. It's so
I'm
ridiculous.
sorry. Carla, hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. So I can't even say it with a straight face
I know.
because it's so insane.
It's so unbelievably ridiculous.
And me, who I'm never really at a loss for words, I walked in here the next day. I go, but he wasn't even booked there.
I know, exactly. I haven't been there in over a year. I'm not on the books to work there.
So you haven't been there in over a year?
I know. And they decide to make some public post about not having me there. All right. Is the Comedy Cellar going to tell me I'm not working there either? Is that
Dangerfield just called.
Exactly.
So
The MGM in Vegas is not going to be using me.
So wait a minute. So how did you find out about this?
So last Wednesday, I went to sign in on Facebook, and it wouldn't let me comment on anything. It said I'm blocked on Facebook for 7 days because I posted something that went against their community standards.
Oh wait, so now it was on Facebook, not Twitter.
So it was. I posted on Facebook. My Facebook and Twitter are linked.
Connected. Gotcha. Okay.
So it did tweet it out also.
Okay.
So and that was one of the biggest things. Everyone's like, oh, he deleted it. I didn't delete it. Facebook took it off.
Right.
So
Right.
It's not. I'm not apologizing. I'm not deleting anything.
Right.
So. Facebook wouldn't let me sign on. Said I'm banned for 7 days on Facebook. So now I'm trying to go back and figure out what I said because I don't remember saying anything that bad.
So you got banned from Facebook too?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm still banned. That's why I haven't posted anything about it. I'm banned till.
Would you like my
October
username
2nd.
and password?
Yeah,
You could use
exactly.
mine
I'll go
first.
on yours.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what's going on, what I said, and then I get a phone call from the booker for the venue that doesn't want me there anymore. And
Doesn't want
he
there.
said I don't know what's going on. They're freaking out over there. They got some complaints about something you wrote on social media, and I'm still like I don't know which post it was.
Right.
So
You're like, I posted clearly 12 things that people could be complaining
like
about.
which of the terrible
You're
things I wrote.
Gonna have to
Right.
narrow it down a little
And Carla and everyone said like that's not nearly the worst thing you've written on Facebook.
this week.
That's not even the worst thing you've said to me this week. but-
Exactly. So then I figured out what it was. I went back and I was able to see which comment it was. And I'm like, so somebody misinterpreted what I said. So they complained to the venue, and all the venue had to do was message me and say it's people. Some of our patrons are complaining.
Everybody wants to see your beautiful
They're
fotch.
blocking your face.
Everybody wants to see your fotch.
Perfect. Thank you. Hi. So all they had to do was message me, say, "Listen, some of our patrons that we rely on their money, they complained, and we really don't want to have you on our stage anymore. You're allowed to choose whoever you want to be on your stage. There's
Right.
a lot of comedians on Long Island to choose from, a lot of great talent. I would have said, okay, that's your decision. I respect it. I can work anywhere I want. And no, they decided to make it public and make a post on social media about it.
And that's
then-
how you found out. You found out from like a post.
I found out from the booker, but then I found out that people actually knew that it was public now.
Right.
Because there are 250 comments on this post that I had no idea was even up
is
there.
the booker is the booker the guy that was quoted in the paper, Jeffrey?
No,
whatever his name is?
he's like the director of talent at the theater. The booker's kind of an independent booker.
Okay.
And he books a lot of different venues.
Okay.
So that's just one of them.
Right.
And he's a great guy. He told me, that our relationship there's nothing wrong with our relationship now.
Right.
He's still it can still work for him. But that place in particular, that's where I was upset. I said, you dictate who goes on your stage, but I'm just upset that you made it public.
Right.
That was very unprofessional. They handled it terribly.
Especially since you weren't booked there. I don't understand.
Because I'm not booked there. I've performed there 4 times in the last 3 years, and the last time was over a year ago.
Meanwhile, you're here at Governor's like 4 times in a week.
No, exactly. I'm here almost every night.
So can we call up Theater 3 and be like, hi, I'm a booker. I'd like to book Mike Schmeagin.
Mike Schmeagin.
Mike Schmeagin.
I don't even know if I could buy a ticket to go to one of their shows now. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
I know, right? Exactly.
You have the name on the credit card, Mike Keegan.
So you don't know? Hello? You don't know the whole? Have you seen the whole Facebook movement about I stand with Mike Keegan and all that?
There's such a great outpouring of support. I've gotten so many text messages and calls from people I don't know all over the country.
And this is the first time
All
I
over the
met
country?
him.
Yeah.
Right? And I stand with Mike Keegan. And
Thank you,
also
man.
Negan.
Yeah,
just so you know.
there you go.
I think he's
The
gonna
Walking Dead,
I think
exactly.
he's gonna
I think
step
he's
up.
going to take over.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
start walking around with a bat with barbed wire wrapped around
Right,
it.
because I think he's going to step up big time this season against the Whisperers, so I'm very excited about that.
And I might
But-
too. You never know.
That's right. There's a lot of people. We're looking at a lot of names here of all these people who stand with Mike Keegan.
Yes. Oh, hey, I didn't. Do I like that page?
I don't see your name.
I
You
definitely
suck.
appreciate it. I think
I didn't even know it was a page. I just thought it was
Yeah,
a
that's,
movement.
That's where you are. That's how much you know.
Oh, wait, just got a breaking news.
Who's running that page?
I'm not sure who's running the page.
Oh, you don't even know who's running it?
No,
Really?
no.
And you've heard from people all over the
all
country?
over the country.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Comics from
I'm gonna like
comics
it
from
right
LA,
now. What's the name of it?
Venues that are asking me to work there now. Like it's you know,
So thank you, Theater
because-
3, for the
yeah.
promotion.
I know. I actually, it's working out great for me, and it's making them look bad because in the Newsday article, they said no comment. Newsday reached out to me. I said, fine, I'm going to tell my side because,
Of course.
because this tweet was just wildly misinterpreted. It had
Right.
nothing. There was nothing in. There was no malice towards the girl.
Absolutely right.
I wasn't attacking her. I was just it was poking fun at the Democratic Party for exploiting Greta Thunberg for
Right.
putting her up in front of the UN and parading her around and
I like
and,
the page.
there was no malice towards it and
I didn't see the Greta Thunberg?
yeah
Thunberg
yeah
thing.
yeah it was
But
mean,
I didn't see the speech because I just
was
don't think it's
scripted.
right that they put a girl up there to do that.
It's not right that they put her up there to
Right.
do it, and it's also not right. Her parents are known Antifa members.
So,
Anti-
so
is that how you say
16-year-old
it?
So 16-year-old girls can't have an opinion. Is that?
Of course
No,
they can.
Of
That's
course they
not
can. Of
right.
course they can.
Get him, Carl.
No,
No,
of
I
course they
definitely
can.
came in. The main reason I came in was to meet Eric. Yeah, because you've had a lot to say about me, so I figured maybe.
What are you talking about? I didn't even know you were. I was just having fun. I didn't even know you
Wait.
were at the time. I was just having fun.
So you didn't know who I was?
No, I was just
But you
stirring
just
the pot.
decided to talk a lot of shit about me.
I didn't talk shit about you. I was
Didn't
just stirring
you?
the pot.
Didn't
I was
you?
just like, go get her,
Didn't
go
you?
get her.
Didn't
I
you?
never mentioned you by name.
Didn't you?
No.
Well, I'm going to be really honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not a regular listener. However, however,
Well, I think you're very funny.
thank you. However, when people call me and tell me, "Hey, Carla," people are talking shit about you.
Oh, stop. It was all in good
I
fun.
immediately start listening. So I listened.
Yeah, but
And
it was
I
all
just
good
wanted to
fun.
meet you.
Oh, well, hello. I'm Eric.
Was it fun?
Well, it was fun for me.
Was it?
Yeah, because I wasn't involved in it. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe these two are going at it like that.
Hmm.
So, no,
Glad you're here.
16-year-old girls can have opinions.
Of course they can.
Of course they can.
16-year-old girls can be activists.
Back to
They
me.
can be.
I know that
I-
you guys haven't had the experience of being a teenage girl, but it turns
I
out
have.
that as a 16-year-old teenage
I
girl,
certainly have.
you can have opinions,
Yes.
you can be educated,
Yes.
and you can be an activist.
Absolutely.
So
And you can also
before
have
you-
people drilling
you-
ideas into
But-
your head and raising you in fear. Her parents are screwing her up. They're making her live in fear. They took away her child.
She's helping
Everything-
change the world.
Everything you said is 100% correct.
She's an activist. She's not
She's
not
a
telling
passionate- she's a
anyone what to
passionate
do.
young girl.
She's telling everyone
They're
to take
using
action.
her. They're using her. They're exploiting her.
How do you
And
know?
here's-
Maybe this is something she wants to do. She's the
course
one
she
who
wants to
sat
do it.
on the
She's-
Swedish street
She's been
and
doing
started
it.
a whole
She's
movement.
been doing it for 2
This
years.
is something
This
she's
isn't
been
her first
passionate
time
about.
out.
She has special needs. They're taking advantage of it. If they people don't take Democrats seriously anymore. That's why they have to parade cute little children to make their decisions for them.
Kind of like what Theater 3 did to you.
And-
And it all comes full circle.
There you go.
But here's the thing with that.
Nice
and,
segue.
and listen, whether you're a teenage boy or a teenage girl and you want to be an activist, that's fantastic. That's great. But when you put yourself out there or somebody puts you up there for that public scrutiny, I don't think they're mature enough to handle it.
Yeah.
And you know that people are out there that are idiots that are going to start, like, I don't know who she is. I didn't comment on her. I didn't do anything. But you're going to put yourself out there for the public scrutiny. And I, as a parent, no matter how strongly my child felt about it, would not put my child in that position. My job as a parent is to protect my child, not expose them and exploit them. So I wouldn't put them out there for that kind of scrutiny because you know whether they're 100% right or 100% wrong. And I'm not saying she is in this case 100% right or wrong. I'm just saying you're going to put yourself. Look at Malala, wonderful little girl, right? Wonderful, stood up strong. She even got scrutiny, although it was about this much scrutiny compared to what Greta's getting. I just wouldn't do that to my kid. That's all I'm saying.
You're putting them out there. Her parents are lunatics. And it's just, and then what I said was wildly misconstrued. I'm not saying that
Right.
so what I said was basically, I feel bad for her because when the Democrats are done exploiting her, they're just going to ship her off to Epstein Island. You know, and it's tongue in cheek. The guy's
Right.
dead. There's not even an island anymore, and these people are getting all worked up because of it. Listen, if you're gonna let words on a screen dictate your emotions,
Right.
That's
Right.
that's where you become.
That's
a
the
lunatic.
bottom line. Regardless
These are-
of anybody's opinions, that was just a simple
Yeah,
joke.
it's
It's not
it's a
meant
joke.
to.
You don't like
Right.
it. You know, tell
Right.
me. You know what? Be an adult. Message me. Tell me you don't like it. Ask me
Right.
why I would write something like that. Come to me,
Mike,
Be an
why would
adult.
you write something like
Because
that?
I'm a-
Mike.
'cause
Mike,
I'm an
what the
idiot.
hell is wrong with you?
What's the matter with you, Mike?
Because I'm a jerk. No, because you know, because listen, I'm a comedian. My job is to provoke thought.
Right.
You know, and it's just a tongue-in-cheek comment that I made, and I don't wish anything bad upon her. Plus, you know, and then everyone's like, "Oh, he's a climate change denier." I'm not a climate change denier. It's happening. It's
you're
just
not a
man-made.
climate change denier.
If you think man can overcome nature, then you go back and read books. I don't know. That's.
I mean,
go back to school.
do you understand that everything you just said is basically saying you're a climate change denier, right?
No, it's not. I believe that
100%.
there is climate change. It's cyclical. The climate
I
has been
agree with
changing for hundreds and thousands of years.
That's literally in direct opposition to what scientists have discovered, have
Scientists-
researched, have proven.
Okay, and I know scientists that disagree with that.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You actually don't even know one singular scientist. Period.
I think we're witnessing a breakup.
They should do this on
You guys
stage.
might know
This is
like that?
awesome.
Oh no. Do you
Oh
guys?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
She's broken up with me for several days at a time.
Why?
Yeah.
because he's wrong.
Because apparently 16-year-old girls can have opinions, but not 36-year-old men.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
why.
That is correct. And he learned that after we broke up. Everyone learns in different ways.
Your
right?
opinion is her opinion. That's it. That's it.
Exactly.
And that's a
I
smart
think the
man right
seasons
there.
are changing because I just got sunburn yesterday, and it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be getting sunburn at late
I know.
late
It's supposed to be
September.
90 degrees on Friday.
Yeah,
it's
it's
unbelievable.
bullshit.
Yeah, but back to Theater 3, you know, it's just I like I said, I don't hold animosity against them because they're a business. They these are their patrons complaining, and it's an easy thing just to use somebody else. That's all they had to do. But
Who complained and how many people?
I don't know
complained?
exactly who or how many. It was probably a couple of rich benefactors. I don't
Okay,
know what the
let's say 5 people complained.
yeah.
10 people, 20 people, 100 people.
I bet it was one.
What
Yeah,
is
it could
that?
even have been
But
more.
even if it was 100 people that complained,
Yeah.
okay, decent amount of complaints, correct? What does that have to do with Theater 3? You're not a regular
I
performer
know,
there.
exactly. I'm not a regular performer there. And you know what? If you're gonna call yourself a comedy venue, you're gonna have comedy shows, and you're gonna try to harness what your comedians say.
Right.
Wrong business. You know,
True.
Right.
They put on amazing plays over there.
They do.
Stick with the Charles Dickens and leave the comedy alone. You know, it's just if you're gonna harness what people say, you're just in the wrong business.
Right,
There are
Antonio
plenty-
Brown, right, gets accused of sexual assault. Coca-Cola goes, we're not going to associate with him anymore.
yeah.
That I get.
Yeah, exactly.
This I don't get. Where's
Yeah.
the association?
Yeah, there
Where's
is no
the connection?
association. Nothing on social media says I'm affiliated with them.
It's like Splish Splash.
And-
Mike can't come here anymore. Mike Keegan's not allowed. You're not associated with. I just
Exactly.
don't get it.
Right.
I don't
so
like Theater 3.
if it was, God forbid, it was Governors, then you kind of understand it because he's a regular here.
Yes, and I would feel terrible because that's a decent amount of work.
Well,
that
we'd
he
be in
gets out
here
of
yelling at them.
Well,
Exactly.
Yes.
But they would never do that. They're classy.
Well,
and
exactly. Right.
Right.
they-
I'm just
they
using
get
that
it.
as an example.
They get comedy. And exactly.
But doesn't that seem like it must have been one of their patrons? Because I feel like if you're an individual person and you want to attack a comic and you want to attack their livelihood, you call a comedy club.
Right.
Theater 3 is not really
Right.
Yeah, I
a
don't get
comedy
it at all.
venue.
I agree.
And
I
what's
think
with
it's-
these people? What is missing in their lives that
Yeah.
they let an arrangement of zeros and ones on that make up words on a computer feel like they have to take money out of somebody else's pocket?
Absolutely
Like,
right.
what's their end game? Do they want me to quit comedy and be homeless and die? Like, what's your end game? You just want me to never work again?
We talk about that a lot on
Yeah.
here. The fact that people get offended by something.
Yeah.
All right, so you're offended, or you either want to
Sorry.
keep that going and try to take your money away, or you can just keep scrolling.
Yeah,
You know,
keep
really,
scrolling.
Right.
who cares? All right, and they might not come see you again. Okay,
And don't,
but there's still, the hundreds of other people, thousands of other people who will.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
What does that do for you at the end of the day? Oh, I'm mad at what he said. I'm gonna.
Find me anybody that
Give me a
says
break.
anything that somebody's not going to, one person's not going to be offended by.
Right.
Jim Gaffigan, very family friendly, talks about Hot Pockets. Maybe somebody's uncle choked on a Hot Pocket. and
Exactly.
died. They're
Right.
offended. You know,
Right.
you can't please everybody.
Right.
And don't try to cancel people just because.
When I
they
come
have
see comedians, that they say something that offends me or I don't particularly enjoy, I just don't laugh.
Right, and that's it. Then you forget
And
about
that's the way I talk back. I don't go to the club owners and this guy offended me and I want to talk to him, or this woman said this and I want to talk to her and I don't think it's right and I want to make them understand. No, I just won't laugh.
I get it.
It doesn't mean the rest of this set's not funny.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's completely not having empathy for your job. It's your job is to write jokes, and some are going to make everyone happy, some are not, and most times it's like, and it's just to like not understanding that that's what your work is.
I know what is missing in these people's lives. Like,
You're not showing up at their work.
They're people that were probably bullied in school. Nobody listened to them growing up, and now they're like, I'm gonna have somebody listen to me. This is how I'm gonna do it, and it's ridiculous.
I like that they have your picture up right there, like it's in memoriam. It's the Keegan Memorial.
He used to be a comedian.
They're holding a
Were you
funeral at
surprised
Theater
when
3.
Facebook blocked you?
I was surprised that
that
Facebook blocked me
really
because of that. Like, there was nothing
surprised
vulgar.
me.
I wasn't attacking anybody. For Facebook to block me because of that, like, where in their community standards?
You weren't showing boobies or anything else that you get like blocked for.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I was surprised that they blocked me for
Were you
it.
surprised when Newsday called? Like, how did they get
I
your
was.
number?
I was pretty surprised. I don't know how they,
I don't know how they got my
I don't
number,
know how
but
they
Big
got my
Brother's watching.
number. He emailed me, actually, this guy, and what it was I guess he saw all the comments on Theater 3's page,
Right.
And there was just a lot of activity going on, so he got my email somehow, and I was kind of hesitant to write back because Newsday is typically a left-leaning publication,
Right.
So I'm like, I'm going to say something, they're going to
Shocker.
twist it. Yeah,
Shocker.
they're going to twist it, and
And
so I
the
was kind of
liberal
hesitant.
media, fake news, blah,
fake
blah,
news.
blah.
Failing New York Times.
And
But,
like even Douglas King has a good point. Like they
Congressman King?
yeah,
Yes,
Congressman
good.
King. Theater 3 has like bigger things to worry about. He can't even go see something there because they're not wheelchair accessible. Like really, sit around and
That
complain
offends
about
me,
one.
yeah.
Maybe if you didn't spend all your time worrying about what people are trying to make a living at, put a ramp in.
And try to cater.
We
to
should
people's
call them.
special
ramp
needs.
in.
Let's call them and say, I'm offended they're not bringing Mike Keegan back.
Yeah.
No, but here's what I would like to do. To be honest, they have a what do you call it?
What do you call it?
I don't know. What is this thing called?
I love the whatchamacallits.
The-
Really
the-
good.
Oh, you pain in the asses. An improv show, right?
Oh, yes,
An
they
improv
do.
show. They have an improv show for every Friday night there.
Yeah.
I say we all buy tickets and just, hey, give me a suggestion. Greta Thunberg.
Mike Keegan.
Mike Keegan. And let's record them. And then, come
That's
on. How
funny.
far is it going to go?
It's definitely a fun idea to play with. It is.
Right.
Join their improv group.
Yeah. Oh, how great would that be?
Yeah, I can't perform stand up, but I can do improv. Though.
So
That's,
one Friday night when we don't have a show, let's organize it.
And let's bring Mike with us. As soon as he walks through the door, the red light, whoop, 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 whoop.
I wear a
Put
hood
a
over my
mustache,
head.
Put a
Yeah,
mustache, a Bobby Valentine
mean-
mustache.
the glasses with the nose on it.
That's
Yeah.
all.
But
Dogs will come.
But in essence, I don't want people to boycott the venue. It's not the venue has to
I do.
cater to be to they're a business. The main thing we really have to do is just weed out and expose the weasels who have to run and scurry to a venue to try to get somebody's job taken away.
But unfortunately,
Those
you
are
can't
the
do
people-
that now.
That's what it is. They
Yeah.
hide behind a computer. And that's really where the root of it is. I mean, boycotting venues, these people are still going to be around and trying to take people's
But
livelihoods.
it used to be a day when no one listened to them, and now like they're the
now
voice.
you have to.
Like
You
it's
have
Well, because
crazy.
it's social media and everybody has a voice, everybody has opinion. Like everybody's like, well, I think Greta this, and I'm like, I don't know what to think of her because I don't know her,
Yeah,
and I
exactly.
just, you know.
Yeah. But
Move on.
the Newsday thing, though, it's like I was saying, I was hesitant to answer him back, and Steve Belanger, who has a show on here.
Yeah, Steve's great. You were here last week.
Yeah, I was here a couple weeks ago. I'm going to be
Thank
back.
God, a
I'm
couple
gonna be
weeks
back
ago
again.
because you just.
Are you
you're
coming
just
back
going
tomorrow?
for-
Yeah, no, exactly.
Are you coming back tomorrow?
I'm going to be back on his show next week, I think.
Okay, good.
Whoa.
On Steve's show, and
I'm going to call and complain.
he's a great.
you can't. He doesn't have the phone on.
So he's a
You'll have
great
to come
guy.
in.
So he said, my friend Frank from Newsday's been trying to reach you. So now I'm like, okay, this guy knows Steve. All right, I'll roll the dice and see. And they really did. They put out a fair article. They really
Okay.
didn't. They put out everything that. I
So
really
now, do
wanted
you
to
believe
say.
that there's false media?
Yeah, I still
Okay.
believe
All
that
right,
there
all right,
is.
all right. Just thought maybe since you had an experience, you changed.
No, I mean that was definitely a positive experience, and I do appreciate that. But no, there is still a liberal media.
Yeah, Carla.
She's sitting right next to me. I will thank Carla because she helped me with my response. My original response was a little
harsher.
Had some
Up yours, Theater 3! I'm going to burn the place
It was
down!
a diamond in the rough, and Carla helped me smooth it out. So it's good to
You calmed him down a little bit?
To date an attorney.
Oh, you're an attorney?
I am.
What kind of law?
Well, I spent 11 years doing federal criminal defense and
What's that?
well,
that?
it's
You say
criminal
Federal
What's that?
criminal
What's that?
defense. There's no
criminal
word in there you
defense
don't
in
know.
the federal system.
Is that like on TV?
Sometimes, I guess, if you're like Tekashi 6ix9ine's lawyer, then you're on TV. But most
Oh.
of the time, I was just in prison. So
What'd you do wrong?
I had bad clients.
You were in the
Yeah.
prison talking to you.
That
I
makes
got
more
it.
sense.
Yeah, that-
So it was very stressful. So I kind of am taking a sabbatical year while I figure out what I want to do.
Okay. And what was
And
the
then I
one?
can focus on comedy.
That sabbatical
nice.
year's up in 2 months. So
Oh, the sabbatical's up in 2
Yeah.
months? Oh, no. What are you going to do?
Maybe take another sabbatical year.
Good for you. Stick with the comedy.
How many are you
that's what
allowed
I
to take
say.
in a row?
As many as I can afford.
But she's doing like personal injury now. If anybody gets in an accident or has a
Yes,
ticket,
but like that's like
she'll fight
it's
some
much
tickets.
less.
So if anybody out there,
Yeah, it's
needs,
much less stressful,
It's much.
and
Okay.
there's much less jail time
And
involved.
she's great. She got a lot of points taken off my stuff and other people. So if anybody needs her, that's who Carla's doing now.
Call
All
one
right,
hundred
so
Carla.
call Carla if you trip and fall. Right here at Governor's. Do not.
No, not if you do it at Governor's.
Yeah, if you trip and fall at Governor's, it's your own fault.
Somebody should go trip and fall at Theater 3 and
Yeah. Ow. Here's my lawyer, Carla Okeson, stuck on that Theater 3.
It's gonna be Mikey's gonna fall down in there. They pushed me.
They pushed me down the stairs. Like in Showgirls, they push you down the
yeah,
stairs.
right, exactly.
Heard a lot less of
So-
a ramp.
So that's. Were you just overwhelmed and amazed by all the attention?
Unbelievable. I mean,
Like here you are just cruising about your life, just chilling, get yelled at because you wrote something.
Yeah.
Now, did you yell at him when he wrote that?
I didn't even see it because I
Right.
unfollowed Mike a long time ago on Facebook. I couldn't tolerate him.
she unfriended me. Now she friended me back, but she unfollows me. So
I just
she
can't. I
beat
can't
me.
tolerate half the shit.
But you
that he
went to him and
says.
said, see, that's
That's
what you
the-
get.
Well,
the-
I was like,
That's the tolerant left for you.
Yeah.
yeah. What are you talking? I've said this
Smack
to
him,
you many
smack
times.
him, smack him.
I tolerate you. I absolutely tolerate you. Am I not tolerating you right now? Am I not tolerating you?
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you're
I am.
tolerating.
Yes.
I'm being very tolerant of you and your horseshit.
Oh, he's flinching. Do you beat him?
Not enough.
This should be on the stage. man.
I
This is fun.
know.
Well, we are McGuire's. November 1st will be at a Governor's Club in Bohemia.
Very nice.
McGuire's. We're
As a
doing
couple?
we're
Like
doing
on
our,
stage together?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
we're-
no,
we-
we no. Well, independently.
Oh,
doing
independently.
your own
I
set.
meant
We're
like
on-
you
we're
having
on
like
the
a routine together on
No,
stage.
we don't have a
Okay.
routine together.
But we're gonna try to probably do something where the two of us kind of close out the show and argue with each other.
And hold hands.
Yeah,
That's all boxing gloves.
see. Yeah, bare knuckle.
I'm gonna choke
Well,
him
remember
out.
the time, like, I actually almost broke up with you because you, like, accidentally liked Paul Ryan.
That's
It was, like, one of those things that I was I was just so shocked. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
you-
didn't accidentally like him. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't-
at all.
I never
So-
saw his page to like in the first
I
place.
know,
I don't know how
so,
that
but
happened.
it did. It said,
Likely
like,
story.
like, I like Paul Ryan, and I was like,
I
Yeah,
thought it
that's
was
fair.
Meg Ryan.
That's
I don't know.
fair.
and he's like, he goes, I don't even know who that is, and it was like before he was like Speak of the House. It was like
Oh,
years
I
ago.
know who Paul Ryan is now. Yeah,
But
I know
yeah,
this was
but
years ago, yeah.
I like
was
him.
like,
He
I
was
couldn't
handsome.
even.
He had
How do you guys
striking
do
eyes.
that? Like, I almost like lost my shit over a like.
You know, we
you
kind of
kidding
came
me?
to the decision
Yeah.
to really
Oh,
try
God.
to stay away from talking about it in public with each other. Or at home.
Or
Yeah,
Wherever.
his mom
Or as I'm brushing my
forbade us to
teeth.
talk about it in front of her.
As soon as anybody mentions
Where-
Trump or anything,
where
my
does
mother's
his
like,
mom
"Stop it right
stand?
now." She's on my side.
She's not. She's on my side.
She's not a very political person, my mother, but
Right.
she has logic and
She's
reason.
left
so
leaning
she,
because she has a soul.
No, she does.
Left leaning. I'm right leaning.
My mother.
Do I have a soul?
My mother voted Trump, so.
I mean, you're a little gingery, so probably no.
Gingery. Ginger. I'm all natural blonde, baby, and gray. And gray. Sorry.
Gingery.
Yeah, I have a
That's your
soul.
new name.
Sally, do I have a soul?
I mean, she's hesitating. She's
well,
hesitating.
he
You're
is
sitting
kind of.
next to
He's
her, it's
more in
pressure.
the middle of the road than he will tell you. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It often leaves your body when you burp.
I can burp if I want. That's a natural body function. Stop burp shaming me.
It's all up in my ears, though.
So you guys don't talk about it at home. You don't talk about it in public.
We try not to. No news at the house.
In public is always a bad idea.
Yeah.
So now, what about like TV at night? Is it just all neutral shit?
She watches
Netflix
like she
only,
watches
almost
Netflix.
exclusively.
Okay.
And that's it. I look at my phone.
Like when you come home and you see Fox News on, are you like, oh?
Oh, well, we don't live together.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
So we don't live together, so she'll come over to my house.
So that
and I'll be
makes it a
watching
little
Fox
easier.
News.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Fox News would never.
My
be on
neighbor
in my
does
house.
that. I go over their house, Fox News on all the time. I'm like, can we please put on something else?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
I'm like, listen, I don't mind watching it, but I don't want to watch it 24 hours a
No,
day.
absolutely.
In fact, I don't
It's
want to
not
watch it for
healthy.
more than watch it for more than 5 minutes.
Unhealthy
Okay.
to watch it that much.
Yeah, anything.
News
Any
is
of
unhealthy
the
to
news,
watch
yeah.
at all.
I try not to watch the
no-
news.
Yeah.
I find
There's no
that it actually
neutrality
scares my
anymore.
kids. They
Yeah.
get upset, so I try not to watch it. If I need to, I just
Statistically
do.
proven to like make you more paranoid and
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
depressed.
No, absolutely. They're the ones that are trying to divide the country. It's in their benefit to divide everybody, and it gets their ratings up.
Right.
So that's
True,
what they're
correct.
doing.
It's
So
not a
you can't-
horrible president who's racist.
all
That's
ju-
probably not it.
90% of media is
Now
just
I'm voting for him
propaganda.
just to aggravate
no,
Carla.
You just got him 12 new votes.
Yeah, Carla. Now I'm voting for him. just to
Yeah,
aggravate
12 new
you.
votes in New York. Have fun with that.
Yeah, he'll never win New York or California, but he doesn't need to. He'll-
They should do a
doesn't
politics
need to.
show here. On
Oh
Clubs
God,
Radio.
no! Please, we want them to stay together.
True.
We don't want them to kill each other. That'd be hard. Would you guys never would consider doing that? Correct?
Well, we discussed,
Well, we have a political podcast, but we had to bring in a referee.
yeah.
We have a third
A
mic that
moderator.
just keeps us together. Yeah.
Yeah, because we
It
kind of
just
try
kinda
to
does
refrain
this.
from.
Do you sit?
I need that.
Does
at,
the referee sit in the
Christmas
middle?
dinner.
We sit across from each other, and after the first episode, like it was just it's unlistenable because we're just screaming at each other. So, like, we have to dial it back a little bit. Yeah.
Does that help? Stoke the fires for the bedroom?
Oh,
Or
yeah, yeah.
so it does. You
Yeah,
son of
yeah.
a can't.
Yeah.
Little hair pulling,
She wears a Hillary mask.
little biting.
It's like the Raging Cajun. And what was his?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mary Matlin.
yeah.
It's like that. It does
Jim
heat it up a little.
Carville.
Jim
Carville. Yeah.
I love his ice cream.
That's Carvel.
Oh, that's what we said.
I love both of their ice creams.
Yeah, that wouldn't work for me. I wouldn't be like, I would be like, go hump yourself for the next week. I'd be like so mad. I wouldn't
Go
be,
what?
it was
And I
so-
give out.
You know what it is? I think
I
each of us.
tell him. I've literally been like stop. Like I put my hand on his face and I'm like stop.
like that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Stop. You-
I'd
stop
be
your
like
face.
too tense
Stop
about
it.
it.
We were
Yeah.
screaming at each other in a bar one night. Like it was.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, like what I've heard about, like, because people they adore you, both you guys, and they love you so much together, and you hear like such great.
Yeah, I gotta hang out with you
I know,
guys.
but like I'm saying,
I love
like
tension
the
in a bar.
energy
Yeah,
around
yeah.
of people that I know that know you, they've got nothing but amazing things to say about the two of you and together.
Because we
So
have fun. We
it's
make
really
jokes
kind of
because-
funny.
Right.
'cause each of us think that the other's
Completely
ideologies
insane.
are completely
Right,
insane.
right,
and,
right,
and
right.
So that's what kind of makes it fun. Because she's a fucking lunatic. I mean,
I accept that because like a lot of people are like, well, Carla's so left, and I'm like, I'm not like modern day left. I'm like left. I'm like
Wait, what
left.
does modern day left mean?
Modern
the
day left
ones
is
that are
really
trying to
more is
cancel
really
you.
more center now.
Okay.
Like I'm left. Like
she's left. Like, let me call up a theater and try to take
no, I'm
somebody's job
left.
away.
Left. Like let's
It
eat
was
the rich.
you.
Let's
eat
You
the
called
rich.
Let's
Judith
eat the
Free.
rich. Like,
But
let's
you
take
are
back-
the rich.
Says who?
I can't take a fucking sabbatical for a year. Myth Okerson.
Yeah.
Well, my sabbatical is me working part time.
Oh, okay.
And me doing comedy.
Right.
So, it's just me not working 70 hours a week
Right.
like I was before.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's burnout crazy.
But
Yeah, because the first time I met you, you were on one of the shows, and you just look so stressed. Like you couldn't even relax to talk. You had like your phone, and you weren't like Facebooking.
Yeah.
I could totally tell you were like it was like a work thing,
Yeah.
and I felt
and
bad
now,
for
look,
you.
I'm relaxed.
Yeah.
My hair isn't even frizzy anymore. It's great. I have nails.
Oh.
I don't like chew everything down to the cuticle.
Yeah.
And you're doing what you
I don't
love, like
scream.
comedy.
I don't scream at Mike
yeah,
nearly
she has
as
to
much
do-
as I
she has
used
to do more
to.
comedy.
Mike, she screams at you a lot?
You have no idea.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why? What? Like when you're screaming in a bar, what's going on? Like, and how do people react?
I
Because
think
I'd be like,
that's when we were discussing the detention facilities at the borders. I don't know why we were talking about that in the
why
bar.
were you talking about that?
Well,
at a
he
bar?
starts it. He wants to bring this shit up. I don't like, sit down in a bar
Talk
and I'm
about
like,
sports.
She broke up with me over the Kavanaugh thing for 3 days.
well, it's really, you're misconstruing that, right? Because that's not what happened.
What happened? Tell us the real story.
We're all
Carla.
talking about Kavanaugh. Like it was
who's all?
Richie Byrne,
Okay.
John Consoli,
Oh, that son of a bitch.
yeah, Mike and
Keegan.
Keegan, and his mom was
and my
there,
mom,
and his mom was there. So we're going back and forth, and then Mike has a love for Richie Byrne that just is.
Well, he's great.
Right, he's
Mike,
a great guy.
Mike loves him. Like he loves him.
He's
loves
helped me a lot in my
That's
career.
what you fought about.
and then I
And
was
Carla
going
was
back
jealous.
and forth. I was going back and forth with Richie, and something I said.
So was it all? Was it 3 against 1?
But then she said something mean to my mother.
I didn't
and
say
that's what-
anything mean to
yeah.
your mother.
How
I said nothing mean to
dare
your
you.
mother.
She's
I
an
did not.
angel.
She is an angel. I did not say anything mean to his mother. I was going back and forth with Richie, and I was like, well, if you've never experienced it, then if you've never experienced sexual assault and you're a man and this is going on, you really have no business talking about it. And Mike lost his shit, screamed at me in front of everyone, called me trashy and something else.
Well, that's not nice either.
Yeah, but he
You
screamed
attacked
it.
his Richie.
Yeah, you
I
attacked
did.
my Richie.
I punched him right in the Richie, and then he got so upset.
Yeah.
And full, like the whole room turned around. He's like, and you're a piece of trash, something.
Richie
and I was
said
like,
that.
No, I said
No,
that.
you said
Right.
that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have overreacted.
Did
So
you?
then,
Because he was sticking up for Richie.
I got that.
And
you
he
said
was a little overzealous about his sticking up for Richie.
In Mike's defense,
What's
in
wrong
Mike's
with you?
defense, if you did that to Joey Cola, forget
be over.
it. Forget it.
Well, Joey Cola would never say anything that stupid like Richie Byrne was saying.
I would never.
So-
my wife. Are you out of your mind?
so we
Yeah,
drive
you-
home.
I'm on
Oh,
her
wait,
side.
no, wait a minute.
Hold on. Now I've said some bad things, but never that.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, so we drive home, or like the whole time now, he's like, he'll do this, and I'm like,
Okay,
"That's-"
so-
yeah, so you're
I'm
you're
sorry.
Keegan, you're
Yeah,
talking about-
and I'm driving.
yeah, and he's like touching my hand, and I'm like, and then
You even let him in your car after.
now he was driving.
Oh.
She needed a ride home.
I need to ride home, and we were out in Suffolk County in the middle of nowhere. I didn't want to pay,
son of
I didn't
a-
want to pay for that Uber.
Right.
And then we get home, and he was like, "So you're gonna be mad at me forever?" I was like, "No, because we're broken up." And then I just left, and he was like,
Did you cry? Did you cry?
Yeah.
I
well,
think calling her
Mike,
trashy in
you know.
public, you might have expected a breakup.
Mike, did
though,
you
right?
cry?
Maybe.
Yeah.
course.
You know,
Absolutely.
It's upsetting
Nothing
'cause
wrong with that.
She has kids that I love. I'm like, I'm never going to see these kids again. Like,
You would hold the kids back from him?
"No, But my older
See?
daughter is extremely petty. She would.
her older daughter would have taken her side. Yeah, absolutely. Older
Mike
daughter
who?
probably would never have spoken
Exactly.
to me.
She'd be
Mike
like,
who?
I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Aw.
The younger one would have taken my side. She likes me better than she likes you.
Yeah.
She wouldn't take your side. She's just forgiving because she's a baby.
How did you make this
What's
up
a
to her?
baby? How old's the baby?
She's 4.
Oh, well, yeah, baby.
How did you make this up? Flowers, gifts?
Well, the next
Starbucks.
day, Starbucks pretty much. The next day, her older daughter had a soccer game, so I showed up at the soccer game and I had Starbucks and everything. She still wouldn't really talk to me.
What kind of Starbucks? That's all it is to get you back? Starbucks?
that's-
No. I
pretty much.
made him sweat it out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then she called me on the way back and she's like, "Hey, you want to meet us up for lunch or whatever?" And
Because if you're still mad at me, I'll go get you Starbucks. It'll be all over.
right, that's all you
Come on, Carl, it's
That's
Starbucks
all
right
you
here.
gotta do.
She only wanted to meet you for lunch. You could take out the trash.
Yeah. Wow, Mike.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, it was. It wasn't. I did overreact a little bit, but she was mean to my mother. So
I was not mean to your
He
mother.
felt,
Diane
but he
Keegan is
felt
a
like
saint.
you were. Everybody's entitled to their feelings. I'm trying to make this better. What's
It
going
is.
on?
It's rough on Long Island for Democrats. I think. I always lived in like California and Boston, and New York's a blue state, but not Long Island.
New York
That's
City is.
New York
right?
City
Like
is.
The,
So-
the top half of the world.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I don't really fight about politics much, but I find it more difficult on Long Island.
Yeah.
To say
To find a
things.
foothold. Well, because
No,
New
no.
York is in general, and Long Islanders too, they're more boisterous and vocal. Where you say it in Colorado, they'd be like, or
Yeah, I
down
live
south,
there
they'd be like,
too.
okay,
Yeah.
have a nice day. And they'll
Right.
just let you go. Where Long Island, they're like, fuck you, I'm voting for him just to piss you off now. You know what I mean? They're gonna start yelling back at you right away.
yeah, exactly.
So
And they're going to call you trash in front of John Consoli and Richie Byrne. That's how
Yeah,
that
they
goes.
are.
That's how that
That's
goes.
a lot. That was a lot.
Sorry, man.
I don't think I called you trash. I said to have a little class.
Oh, you're just making it worse.
It's over.
Yeah.
It's over. It's in the past. Just let it go, Mike. Let it go.
Just
Breaking
start
news.
singing tunes right now.
Mike
Yeah.
Keegan is now banned from Carla's pants as well. That's that's the end of
Appearing
that.
this weekend at Theater 3, Carla Orkerson.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear about that Mike Keegan? That son of a bitch.
I hate Mike Keegan rally at Theater 3.
We should try to get Carla booked
Yeah.
there now.
I know, right? Exactly.
How great would that be? And then Carla just
Surprise!
brings
I'm
up Mike.
headlining Theater 3, guys. Can we promote it?
You and Richie Byrne.
I'm gonna look through all her past calls. Theater 3.
Son of
The
a.
day that I got banned, you go.
Why
to
did
Theater
Carla
3?
call Theater 3 15 times on Thursday? That's weird.
Why is she appearing there for free? She really wants to play that bad.
So no matter what the right does, you can't stand it. And no matter if the left does something right, you can't stand
Left,
it.
I can. I always can. I'll always give them credit. She
Okay.
won't give anybody
Okay.
credit.
I
Right.
can't really offhand. I can't think of one thing that the right has done right in the past. I'm going to give them 8 years. I can't think of one thing. Okay. Not one singular.
But
thing.
100% of the things Obama did were great, huh?
I've never said that. I just
No, but they
he's
weren't
just-
ter-
8 years
They-
ago, he was still in office 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So I'm saying I can't think of one thing that the right has done.
But they've
that's
but
helped our country in the past 8 years. I
But
can't think of
Stabilize
one
the
single
economy.
thing.
but hold on a
Largest
second. But hold on a
amount of
second.
Black people back to work.
Hold on a
Okay,
second.
sorry.
In the past, have they ever done anything right?
I imagine they must have done something right, but you
Okay.
know what? They flop back and forth so much, like who's actually on the
like
right
Gandhi.
and who's on the left and what's going on.
I'm like Gandhi
Gandhi's
and
a
Jesus right now.
socialist.
And has the left ever done anything right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm finding a little common ground
more,
here.
I'm more socially liberal.
Oh, I am too.
Absolutely.
Oh, when people are like, oh, gays can get married, I'm like, good.
Equality.
It's better for the economy.
Equality. That was one of my favorite nights. The day that they passed marriage equality, I was in the city, in the village, and it was like so much fun. I was partying with them. Some guy smacked his penis on my car.
Mike too.
And that was fun.
And on your
But-
chin.
on my chin.
Some guy smacked his penis on my
car at
lips.
the time. But no, they've done a lot of good stuff. I am pretty socially liberal, but to not be able to acknowledge
Right.
the good things that the right has done.
But what have
and
they
that
done?
Even the president's done. I don't know. It's so bad that there's historic low black unemployment. Oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Is that's a good thing, right?
But why is that because of the right?
I'm
Why
ju-
isn't that because there's more
I'm just saying it's
opportunity for
because for eight-
education?
I'm just saying it's a good thing, right?
yeah,
It's
it is a good thing, but
Okay.
why isn't that because
But
of
why is
this-
that giving
because
the
for 8
right
years-
credit for that?
Yeah,
How about we
exactly.
give everybody credit?
That's what I'm saying. Like
Did it
that,
happen-
Everyone
did it
gets
happen
credit.
when-
Can the left get a little credit on that
yeah,
too?
everyone should get credit
All
on
right,
that.
Mike
because
and the
there's-
left get a little credit on that
They
too.
get a little bit of credit, but for
Okay.
8 years, Obama kind of sat on his hands and nothing really changed.
Yeah. By the way,
But that's not
Baltimore's a
entirely
shitty
his
place.
fault.
Let's just,
It's not. I'm not
I mean,
saying
if
it
he
is.
sat on
No.
his
I'm just
hands,
saying it was during his presidency. It wasn't his fault. His hands are tied almost as much as President Trump's hands are tied. at
There's
this
there's
point.
hypocrites on both sides.
Yeah.
That goes without saying. That goes without saying.
The problem we have is that when people are mad at someone being president, whether it be Barack Obama or whether it be Trump, is then the other parts of the government don't do shit because
Right.
they're upset and they're butthurt and they're petty. And then nothing happens for
No,
the country.
butthurt
And then
is-
the next,
when Mike
the
was in the
next
village.
president
That was that night, yeah.
On the
tries
equality.
to fix it and nothing continues to happen.
Like
Right.
Theater
Just
3, they don't
everybody's-
continue to have Mike.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
No, you're right though.
So but by the way, Carla, do you think that's a good idea?
What?
To get tickets to their improv group, and we'll just go and
that would be
have a little
hilarious.
fun.
I think that would
No
be hilarious.
comment on my part.
Can we
I think
go?
that would be hilarious.
So if
I mean, if they are asking for recommendations, if we don't recommend Epstein Island, Mike Keegan, and Greta Thunberg,
no, that would be the point of
Yeah.
going there. Like,
let's do it.
Why don't we
give
just,
me a person,
why don't
Greta
we just-
Thunberg.
Why don't we just
Okay,
call
name
them,
a
pretend to be
tropical
pagan?
island. Epstein Island.
Why don't we just call and say I've been to Theater 3. I've seen Mike there several times. I'm a little confused why you guys won't have him there anymore. And I'm offended by
That's
that.
up to these guys. It's their call.
Well, no, they don't have to. We're not. I'm not putting Mike on the spot. I'm saying
I'm not going to
we-
censor you guys.
You guys do what you want. Theater 3's not mad at me.
I would love to call and say.
So go ahead if you really want to.
All right, let me find the number.
They're not, they booked my calendar solid for the next 4 months.
Yeah, don't blow up Carla's spot.
mention my
Busy, they
name.
can't
She
even
wants
answer
to go
the
on
phone.
sabbatical again. Don't blow her up. But yeah, I just found it the oddest thing that
It is. It
you
really
know,
is. It was just, and like I said, they had to do it because people that spend money at their business complain. They
So
had to
maybe
do
it was like, but who the hell? I'm just maybe it was like a season ticket holder or somebody
that's what I can assume. That's
I don't want to be offensive to Theater 3, but I don't think I've ever been there. It's a pretty small space, isn't it?
I don't know. I've never been there either.
It's
it's
not terribly small, but it's not like that big.
Yeah, it's not huge either.
Yeah, it's not that big.
Is it something
It's a
that-
beautiful stage. It's a beautiful.
It probably can hold
200
maybe like
seats.
200
Okay.
to 250
I'm turning everybody
seats.
off.
Okay.
Hello, Theater 3. May I help you?
Hi, how you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm calling today because I've been to your theater several times. I enjoy the improv shows. I enjoy the comedy shows. I was just wondering, can you tell me about this Mike Keegan thing? Because I've seen him twice there, and I really enjoy his show, and I'm just confused what happened there.
No, I can't comment on it.
Oh, but he won't be back there because I really love the theater, and when he plays there, I really like to go there. So I'm just very confused, and I don't.
I'm sorry, I can't comment on it.
But he won't be there.
No, he won't.
Now, who do you still have the comedy festival there?
Yes, we do.
And was he ever a part of that?
I can't comment. Thank you. Have a great day.
Well, one of your other comedy shows. All right, that didn't work out too well.
Wow.
That didn't work out too well.
I think they've gotten more than one call today.
That sounds like that might have.
Sounds like they've gotten a couple of calls.
I mean, it's also probably someone who doesn't make decisions in
Should
the
I
place.
should I call him like, hey, Mike Keegan, baby, why is he not on your stage? I'm never coming there again. He's my favorite comedian.
Do Dr. Evil. He doesn't mean Dr. Evil.
I can't because I'm laughing right now.
Oh, guys! I think
What?
what she said just solves the mystery, right? They do
What?
mainly children's theater, right? And Mike is
a child.
I hate children, and I want them to be
well.
raped
I mean,
on an island.
she's underage, and
Well, now I
he's
get it.
talking about.
When you put it
he's
that way.
ultimately the tweet is about pedophilia, right?
No, it's
Under-
not.
course.
It's not.
I don't-
Stop saying it's about pedophilia. It's about people exploiting a child.
I mean, when you say Epstein Island, you're not
I was
talking
about
about.
Juan Epstein from Welcome Back, Kotter. He's got a beautiful island off the coast of Puerto Rico.
He might.
I feel like
we don't know
I
that.
feel like they misunderstood that, and you
we
should go and
did.
explain
we
it to
can't not
them.
confirm that.
I was talking about
Maybe-
Charlotte Epstein. She was an Olympic swimmer and the mother of American swimming.
Yeah, see?
See, so you should really just call Theater
Famous
3 yourself
Epsteins.
and figure it
Yeah,
out.
why do you people hate Charlotte Epstein?
You were
And
worried.
Puerto Ricans.
You were worried about her falling off the boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, but see, that's the other thing, too. When comics put out tweets or comments on Facebook or whatever the case may be, it's so hard to interpret tone and text. So you sit there and, like, I text my wife. She's like, what do you mean by that? I'm like,
So you should have saved it for the stage.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's so hard when you're having a conversation
you
over
know, and-
text to
and
interpret.
I
Interpret.
like stirring the pot a little bit on Facebook. It's fun and everybody gets engaged and it's usually very playful and friendly. And I'm not. There's nothing I write that's ever. It's a joke. It's nothing is held. There's no malice. I'm not wishing harm on anybody.
Yeah, I
It's
like
just for
doing
fun
that
and-
too. I mean, I think the main difference is probably that I when I write something, it's funny.
There we go.
There we go.
It was very.
That's
funny.
just how I like to do things. I mean,
Let's dress him up as a woman and get him at Theater 3. Michelle Coogan is coming in, and then he takes his dress off right there on the stage.
Right.
Theater 3, gotcha!
I
Epstein
told
Island.
you I'd be back. We should do that and be like, why? I today I identify as a
I don't.
woman.
I don't
There you
identify
go.
as
That's right.
Michael Keegan anymore.
See,
If I went through transition surgery, would they still be able to? Would the band still hold? That's something. Is that a loophole?
that's a long way to go for a joke, but
I
now
will
I'm
go.
behind you.
I would
will
do
go.
it.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Michelle Coogan.
I think Carly would want to vote in this.
I mean, way to dig in your heels. I'm proud of you.
Oh, we should just prank call Theater 3 all day. Be like, I know Mike Keegan's not banned from them, but is Michelle Keegan banned? Oh no, she's okay. Well, hopefully she'll be there soon, and you go out there in a dress, take it off, and just ha.
But you're right. I mean, it's definitely it's more of a children's theater. I mean, the only time I've ever seen anything listed was Wizard of Oz stuff and I wonder
and they're great shows. People
No, they
should
have great
still go
shows,
there.
yeah,
like
they do.
people
It's a beautiful
that
place.
work just in in children's theater are particularly careful about the things that they say. So it may be being a comic and doing children's theater is really difficult for a lot of people.
But he's not a clown. He's not entertaining
Well,
children.
I
He's-
mean.
well,
right, but he was working a
like
couple
our
of times.
president. He's not a clown.
Like our orange-faced Hitler president,
That's
right?
right. I just said clown. Don't take it to the next level. She's gonna kill you. So the but he's not in children's entertainment.
Exactly, and it's probably, but they're probably really particular about
Yeah,
it. Well,
like
think of
I
like
said, they gotta
think of
look
like
out
we
for
have a friend,
themselves. They have to
Mr.
look out for
Poppin
themselves.
Twist, who he does balloon animals and stuff, and he's very straight laced because he doesn't want to not
But how
get
many
hire him?
But how many people that are going to
Right.
Theater 3 to see a show are gonna, or even see Mike? Oh no, he said that on Twitter 2 years ago. I'm not going.
I know. How long are we gonna?
Unfortunately,
How long
that's
are we
Fine,
gonna
2
dig
weeks.
back?
Even if it's 2 weeks ago, like who remembers? It was just a.
It's amazing to me that they went through all this and you're not even booked there. Like,
know,
like
I know.
they went through
They
all the
wanted the
trouble to make a
publicity.
public
I don't know,
thing,
yeah.
and you're not even
Yeah, but it's
booked.
I think it's backfiring on them. I think they look very bad.
Right.
I think they look very
I don't-
bad.
So,
don't
do you
disagree.
think Mike Keegan called Theater 3 himself?
That's a possibility.
That's a hot
now we're
take.
getting
That's
somewhere.
a hot take.
That's
now
a
we're
possibility. They say any publicity is good publicity.
That's right. So about 6 months from now, the rumors will fly.
look
We
at
hear
this.
somewhere that Theater 3 and Mike Keegan may be talking
I know.
about a reunion.
yeah, exactly.
Last
Big
week-
return.
The
in
son returns,
2020.
prodigal son returns.
Last week you weren't booked on the Knock 'em Dead comedy show, but now you are. Look how far you're coming in the world.
Look how great your life has become.
First I get banned from Theater 3, now I'm on that show. What the fuck is going on here?
I didn't think it could
Wait,
get
so
any worse.
could you audition for one of their plays, or are you just banned from their stage? Or you banned?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what if you
I don't
wanted
know.
to
I'm
be
gonna
the
try to-
Cowardly Lion?
I'm gonna try to audition. Yeah, exactly. What do you?
Oh, that'd be great. Just go audition for everything they're doing.
I wonder if they even know what you look like. Like
Probably
that's
not.
the point. Like
they
that's
probably remember me because I've always had a good relationship with the people that work there and the directors. Of
Right,
entertainment
right.
There.
Apparently
They'll probably know what I look like. But they didn't. They banned me from performing stand up there. They didn't perform me from being in the Bye Bye Birdie.
Right.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna Conrad Birdie. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start-
Conrad Birdie.
he-
Can you imagine this? Just in the play,
Yep,
The
that's
Wizard
it.
of Oz.
Just make it so much more ridiculous. Just have me star in one of the plays. That's gonna be.
What do you think, Carla?
Stars the Cowardly Lion. Every time you turn to Dorothy, just call her Greta.
Brett, I'm Dorothy. Yeah,
I'm seeing Mike make his big return in the Nutcracker. He could be the Sugar Plum Fairy. There's a lot of roles out there for you, Mike. Like, don't pigeonhole yourself. You don't have to be in Bye Bye Birdie. You can do a lot of things.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your confidence.
Aw, see? She's
See?
got your back.
So, yeah.
And
See that?
at the end of the day, she has your back.
There you go,
She will
exactly.
berate you and beat you, but at the end of the day,
Correct.
right, right,
Oh, it was great when I was I'm trying to like fight for him on their post,
right.
and I'm so liberal, and I'm fighting with these other liberals, and we're just circling around each other. Like, neither one of us is going to say anything. Like, we're just not. I'm waiting for them to try to find something. Like, they're not. Oh, you Trump loving, blah 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 blah. Like, you got
Right.
nothing. Like,
And
whoever, all these liberals, like, you're not going to out liberal me. I just think this is wrong.
And there were a lot of
Really
supporters of Theater 3.
Yeah.
Comment
Yeah.
on that?
So
No,
you-
not comics. They seem to be kind of like theater people.
Theater people.
Theater people.
Or
Theater people.
I hate
Or people that came across it
Nerds.
and just, like there's some bad comments. But
Right.
apparently I'm overweight.
No.
there's some of these comments, yeah.
How
they
dare they.
suggested that I might be overweight. I don't, exactly.
So that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
To shit.
They
Yeah,
could
Did
do
that come
that.
as a shock to you?
yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know exactly.
And
I
where
thought
was
I
this,
was
on
just a
Twitter?
little bloated.
This was on Facebook, on
I do
like
assault
right
Facebook.
where Theater 3 posted, we will never, ever, ever, ever have Mike Keegan back ever again.
Oh, we should call Theater 3 just all the time. Like, are you not having Mike Keegan back because he's fat? Are you fat shaming him? Are you saying he's going to break your stage? Is that why he's not?
Exactly.
And just bust
Just
their
real-
balls.
yeah.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Let's do it.
Okay, good.
How many more days of Facebook jail are you in?
2 more days. October 2nd.
What day?
6 o'clock p.m.
Oh.
on October 2nd. I'm back.
Look, our friend Sarah Martin. Absolutely absurd. You'd ban a comedian for making jokes just because you don't agree with the joke. Too bad.
I love Sarah Martin.
I love Sarah. She made a lot of great comments that I wanted to respond to, but I'm in Facebook jail, so I couldn't.
Mike's in prison.
And she actually asked me to do a little part in her movie. I'll definitely do it. I just couldn't.
You're going to be in a movie?
She asked me to do like a little thing. I couldn't respond because I'm locked up in Facebook. But
wow,
if she still wants me, I'll do a little.
That's
thing.
great. You'll be in the movie, and you'll stay the whole day and film your scene. That's great. You'll commit your time to her. That's
commit my time to
fantastic.
Sarah.
Because sometimes you get these losers that come in and agree, but then they feel they're above it all. And no, we're leaving that movie. I don't have time for this.
Talking about.
I'm going back on Carla's side.
Yeah.
She said I was going to be there from 10 to 2, so I'm like, okay, I blocked off 10 to 2.
So at 12:59, he bolts.
I'm like, they wouldn't even get
He didn't even tell her. He just
Pathetic.
ran.
I saw the post.
She was still busy setting up. I didn't want to
Stop.
bother
He ran
her.
like a little girl to
Stop
the
it.
parking lot.
But
I've never been on a movie set for less than 12 hours.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got to block out the day.
I know. I should have blocked out
I
the
saw
day.
the post. I didn't know it was about you.
No, it's about.
We give you the time as a courtesy, but we really expect you to just be for us there all day.
Well, I did not know that.
There's a lot to
is Keegan
ask,
getting
to
your
be
part?
honest.
Yes. No, I have no idea. She
You have
messaged
to
me on
sit at a
Facebook.
bar.
She's like, I thought you were mad at me when you left. I said, no, not at all. But I did have to leave. So I do apologize. I said, next time if I commit, I'll block off the whole day. Not realizing that I should have done it beforehand. I thought because this was going to be like a smaller kind of production that it would be more time efficient. So I'm like, yeah, 10 to 2, no problem. She's like, you'll probably be out of there like 12. I'm like, okay, great. So like 1 o'clock came around. I'm like, and they're still setting up. They just got finished filming the first scene, and I'm like, oh, they're not. They were still setting up. I'm like, I gotta go, and I didn't want to bother her, interrupt her, and have her go. Oh no, stay. Listen, you got your work to do. Just let me get out of there. So that's what I did. But she messaged me and she said everything's fine.
Oh yeah.
Which is just Hollywood talk for you.
But she's never calling you for a movie
No,
again.
never.
So now let me ask you. You guys perform a lot. You guys in the big room, the little room. You guys perform a lot. You have a lot of.
Will Sharon, did you
I
read
saw
that?
that. You have a lot of comedian friends.
Yeah.
So what if a comedian was performing there this weekend? Would you hope he would say, you know what, I'm not going to perform there?
I don't.
No.
You know,
I would.
I don't because we all still have to work. There's only a certain amount of stages we can play on. I'm not gonna be offended for comics that still work. It was funny last night. Somebody in the green room here was telling me, all the comedians should get together, say we're not going to work there. I'm like, you kidding me? After they fired me, comedians were sending their availability because there's an open spot.
Right.
So I don't hold anything against comics that still work there.
Because your favorite is playing there this weekend.
I know.
Well, look at that. All right, I found the
Bob
thing.
Nelson.
Wow, there's
Love Bob
391 comments about this.
Holy mackerel!
I mean, that must make you feel really.
But
good.
I think most of them.
Most of them are good. Most of them are good.
I was really surprised. Like
Oh,
Eric
the first
came
one
in.
is
He's like,
Carla.
"Did you hear the thing about like my kid?" And I'm like, "No." Like I didn't even like see it. And then when he told me, I'm like, "Just like you're like seriously like the nicest person." So it really kind of
Absolutely.
surprised
Yeah,
me.
Carla, you hear that?
and
See,
he's
that's
all
nice.
right.
He's the nicest person.
It's so funny. The day before it happened, Carla was like, "Why do people like him so much? Like he's friendly on stage. He's kind of a bit of a jerk off stage."
Wow.
You're not.
Wow.
No, but no, I'm always friendly, and I give friendly with people, and my act on stage it's relatively family friendly. I don't get political on stage. I want to work everywhere. I work churches, synagogues. I would never have a problem because I'm pretty family friendly. It's just when off stage on my social media, I like to get a little tongue in cheek. That's where my political persona comes out.
Who is this Tracy Ann? He went running to Newsday to cry about being a victim.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's.
She has me blocked, so I can't even read anything. That
Do we
she
know
writes.
this person?
I have no idea who that
No.
is. It-
Comment.
She's one of the
Bitch.
people that I was
Comment
back
on
and
her
forth
right
with.
now and say
Newsday came to
Newsday
me,
contacted
yeah.
him.
That's what I said.
Son of a bitch.
Carla wrote that. Carla actually defended me.
Did you have to pay her?
Yes.
And
She's a defense attorney.
Sexual favors.
Oh.
Tracy Ann is
You still owe her money.
Stupid.
You still owe her.
Tracy Ann is stupid.
My
Tracy
thoughts
Ann is
exactly.
stupid.
You know what bothered me? There were some
There you
people
go.
on there that wrote, "I don't know who he is and I don't know what he said, but you made the right decision." You don't know what I said? You think they made the right
What?
decision? How the?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Mark David Hirschman, he supported you.
Mark's a great guy. Yeah.
Oh, all right, very
Okay.
nice. Wow, yeah, he kind
a
of
lot of
blasted them
people
pretty
are
good.
Yeah.
saying they're not going to go there anymore. So
Yeah.
backfired on them. Good.
Wow, who is this Tracy Ann? She's all over this thing.
She hates me for some reason.
So I guess
Does she
season
work
tickets are
there?
going to be pretty cheap.
Ex-girlfriend,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. I think maybe I never called her back one night. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, she was, and I can't even. People were just sending me what she wrote because I can't read what she wrote. I never had any interaction with her. She just blocked me and then started talking nonsense on.
Wow.
Well, Sharon said Keegan is banned from Theater 3 and South Korea.
Patty Band's back. I applaud their decision. I am pleased that I won't be seeing anyone like you at the shows. Shut up.
She was okay. So those people were never going to the comedy shows.
Right.
Like these are people that were going to,
The
Five
Nutcracker.
Eye Birdie, Nutcracker.
Or
These
they're
were
going
not
to the-
people going to these comedy shows.
Or they're going to the shows because the patrons there sometimes get free tickets to the comedy shows. You don't
Right.
want those people there either. They're not there. They don't know comedy, and so people just
These
disgust
bastards.
me. They're worms.
Goodness.
These people are worms. It's just sad. You're gonna let these things dictate your emotions.
Yeah.
I don't know. These people. I don't know who hurt
Mike's-
them, who touched them when they were. I don't know.
Mike's twin sister Michelle
Exactly.
is now appearing at is Mike's twin sister Michelle banned too? Oh, we'll just put you on stage.
What's funny? Did I tell you this yesterday? Maybe when I was here, not this Sunday, but the Sunday before or Thursday, I went outside to smoke a cigarette behind Mike's back, like
Cigarette
I do,
smoker.
like I do.
It's a terrible habit.
I know it is a terrible habit, and I do it rarely. But
How many packs a day?
oh, none. No, I don't
only
even
when-
buy
only when
cigarettes.
somebody
really.
else has cigarettes.
Yeah, when
Oh,
I see
you
someone
bum?
smoking, I'll pay for them. But when I smell it, I'm like, I want them. But I go outside to smoke a cigarette, and these two ladies walk out. I don't remember who was on stage, and I'm like, "Oh, ladies, are you leaving? Thanks for coming out and have a nice night." They're like, "No, we don't like the guy on stage, so we're gonna smoke a cigarette and then go back in." Easy, so easy.
Right.
We
All
don't
you gotta
like
do.
him.
It's all you gotta
We're
do.
gonna walk out and then come back in when he's done.
That's a good idea.
And you
That's
don't make a
so
scene. And you don't
easy.
make a scene when you walk
No.
out. You walk out when they're still applauding or something.
Yeah.
You just get out
Have a
really
cigarette.
quick.
That's not a
It's
bad
so easy.
idea.
Go get a drink at the bar.
I gotta start doing that.
Go to
because
the bathroom.
I'm the guy
take
that's
a
like
dump.
this. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't keep doing this. This
Yeah.
person's
Yeah, but you
so
can go
bad.
to the bathroom. You
I
can
didn't-
go
yeah.
to the bar. You can
Shit, I
go
didn't
smoke a
think about that.
cigarette.
Yeah.
You can,
See, even I
anything.
think, but even I think that's rude. Like to get up and go to have a cigarette or a drink,
They're
or
trying the best they can. They're going to be
Right.
better 5 years from now, or
Well, it's
maybe they're
better
going to
than-
do something else. But
Yeah.
but it's really difficult to go out there and do that.
Oh, yeah.
So you know what? They're there to do they're doing their best.
yeah, but I didn't get to,
You know?
I didn't get into the who's and the what's with them.
I know.
I
I'm
honestly
just
don't
saying.
remember. Like it
People
could have
are
been
so critical.
Yeah, but it
you
could have
know?
been we don't like this guy and we've seen him before. Or it could have been
Right.
What he said was offensive, or it could have been a million different things. But
that's a
they
better
didn't-
alternative.
Yeah,
than-
they didn't go
right.
and complain. How dare you book this guy? They didn't sit there stone facing them. They were just like, all right, you know what? I'm not enjoying this. It's a quick 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna run out.
Right.
Quietly and thoughtfully.
even
I'm gonna
that- even
smoke a
that's better
cigarette,
than-
and then I'm gonna come back in and
Yeah.
I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not destroying anyone's livelihood. I'm not I'm
Right.
not trying to cancel anyone. It wasn't to my liking. So
It's
I'm gonna
better
pass
than
on
being
this and
so
come back.
pathetic that you have to call up a venue and
Right.
say, "I don't want that person to work there anymore because I'm weak and my feelings are hurt." You're a
Yeah.
coward.
Right.
Well, now I'm reading one from Rob Romeo.
Oh, that guy! I've read some of that guy's stuff. That brilliant son of a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a key move if you feel as I do about average white Republican comedians are boring at best and problematic at worst. I hope you consider working with us on a cabaret show that is gender positive and naughty without all the hateful diatribe.
Oh, God,
I'd love
hate
to bring a
this guy.
variety drag show to Theater 3. So take that situation and use it for your own. That's not
Exactly, he's
disgusting.
trying to- yeah.
So the long and the short of it is, if you go and drag as Michelle Keegan,
There
can
you
get
go.
You
Yeah,
can get
Rob
on that
Romeo.
show with Rob Romeo, and
Right.
then you can be back on their stage.
That would
and
be
then
Rob
you
Romeo,
can-
I'll be
Hilarious.
happy to tuck my genitals and put on a bra and work for you, sir.
Because that's the kind of guy you
That's the
are.
kind of
Put on
guy I
a-
am.
You're gonna
But
put on a bra?
why do they get to generalize and stereotype?
I know.
Average white Republican.
Right, exactly.
What does white have to do with it?
Yeah, am I average?
You're bad.
Yeah, exactly. Am I average? No, I'm extra large.
Wow. Average white Republican. I like it. I
That's
like
gonna be
the
the
idea.
name of my first comedy
So
album.
your
The
book,
Average White Republican.
So your book a friend, the one that told you you're not allowed on there. Would you call him up and say, "I want to go on as Michelle Keegan"?
I wouldn't. I don't want to get him in trouble with the venue. He's a good guy,
Right.
And he books a lot of
true.
other venues. He's a great guy. That's why I messaged him 2 days ago. I'm just like, I just want to make sure you're not getting any backlash or they're holding this against you. He said, no, it's okay. We're cool. And
So this is good though. People from all over the country. So that's good. You could set up the Mike Keegan World Tour.
Yeah,
I
as
hate
soon as I'm
Theater
back
3
on
World Tour.
Facebook, I'm going to try to capitalize on it as much as I can,
Absolutely.
so
Why not?
my
Rob
hands are a
Romeo
little
can
bit
do it.
tied. Yeah.
We could do a Mike Keegan benefit.
And you're a lot more talented
Save
than the
the
bagel guy.
Keegans.
So
Save the Keegans.
I'm going to fight the bagel guy. I'll fight the bagel guy.
No, he
Let's
backed
make it-
out.
Yeah, he did.
backed out.
Backed out of Screech.
He was supposed
yeah.
to fight Screech, and then
Screech?
he backed
I'm
out.
going to talk to the bagel
Dude,
guy.
Screech
We'll
is
make
like a black belt in something. Like he
Oh,
was
is
gonna
he?
beat
No,
the
I thought
shit
it was.
out of him.
I thought it was the kid from from the TV show, right?
Yeah, but he's like
He's
trained
Travis
in
Knives,
martial arts. He
too,
was
yeah.
gonna beat
Dustin
the holy
Diamonds,
living
yeah.
shit out of that guy.
And he backed out. He backed out.
I challenge the bagel boss to fight me. We'll make it super Long Island. We'll do it in the parking lot at Mulcahy's.
Right.
I'll walk
I
out with
love
a bacon,
Mulcahy's.
egg, and cheese. We'll have Big Shot playing in the background.
Right.
We'll make it super Long Island. Me and the bagel
Big
guy.
shot playing in the background.
That'd be great.
Bare knuckle bagel boxing.
Bare knuckle bagel boxing.
That's it. I like it. I like it.
Let's do it.
I would love to
I
see that
call it
guy
out
get his
right
ass beat.
officially here on Knock 'em Dead Radio.
Go ahead.
I'm calling him out. Long Island.
Should we call Dylan? Let's call Mike Dillon and make it happen.
Is that his manager?
I don't know.
Well, Mike had him
he's
some of
using
his shows
him.
over
Yeah.
there at Gateway. Yeah.
He's using them. Yeah.
But is he managing him?
No, he's got a manager.
No.
He has a media company that's managing him.
Is it a bagel company?
No,
Like,
Is
what
it
a-
like
A&S
a-
Bagels? Because I love them. I love
think
those
they make,
bagels.
like tomato
Mc-
sauce
McDonald's.
or something.
Wow. Well, Mike Keegan, thank you for coming in and sharing your story with us. Carl
Yeah, we're out of-
Wilkerson,
we're out of
thank
time.
you for
Wow.
coming
That
in
was
and
so much fun. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys.
glad you had
Thank
fun.
very much.
defending Mike and not hitting him on air.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Quickly
That's
before
pay-per-view.
Quickly before
That's
we go out,
pay-per-view.
is this it? Quickly before
No,
we, before we leave?
Thursday.
Oh, you'll be back Thursday.
Yeah.
All right.
Courtney's leaving us.
Courtney's last day,
Aw.
Thursday.
Is it
Yeah.
something Mike said?
No.
They had an average white Republican male on the show. I'm out of here.
This
That's
her,
her-
her
that's her
last name
exit.
is Theater 3. This is Courtney Theater 3.
Trust me, I've sustained a lot more teasing from these three. I would have left a long time ago if that was the case.
So where are you going?
I'm just concentrating on trying to get more hours at my other job and just some creative things that I've been doing, making a lot of films. So
I
Taking
hear
a
you.
sababbatical to do personal injury. law.
yeah, this is just Levittown's a little far from where I am, so it's a bit of a hike.
So what I'm hearing is you hate Mike.
Yeah.
Nah,
Why don't you do
I
a
feel you.
documentary
I
on
feel
Mike
you.
Keegan? A documentary on Mike Keegan.
Practice your crying.
Yeah.
They did to me on Facebook.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. That would be
right,
fun.
a post
Would you do
ban interview.
Yeah,
That's right.
post-band interview of Mike Keegan.
Call it I Stand with Mike.
I stand.
Oh, she doesn't stand with me. I've heard her.
Mike is standing.
Wow.
Well, you have to be objective in your filmmaking, Courtney.
Well,
I
best of
can,
luck.
but I don't have to make statements like that. I can totally give you
Where
the
do you- where-
platform.
Are you a film student?
I went to school for communication, TV, radio production, but I'm doing film like on my own. I'm thinking about going back to school though, like for a more concentrated education.
Very nice.
Nice. Well,
Very
good luck
nice.
to you.
All right, well,
Thank
while
you.
you guys are
You
here,
too.
let's do some plugs. What do you got coming up? Well, you
What do you
mentioned
got going on?
mentioned McGuire's.
We
Yeah,
know what he-
McGuire's November 1st.
We know what he doesn't have coming up.
Tickets are on sale for that at govs.com. October 26th, I'll be here at Governor's in the Little Room.
Very nice.
Tickets are on sale for both of those shows, so hope people come out.
Of course.
I'm on the Vagus Spooky show here at Governor's.
Oh.
I think that's
Is that Kristen's show?
Yeah, that's Kristen and Chris Cuff's show.
Tough, right?
And that is the 19th, the 19th of October. And supposedly we're going to be doing it in costume, although I think I'm just going to throw on some cat ears.
You're not a big Halloween person?
Oh, no, I'm a huge Halloween person.
Oh.
I just don't know about doing it 2 weeks before Halloween and then performing. And I don't even really like perform not wearing all black. I'm uncomfortable if I'm not wearing all black. So I don't know if I can really
interesting.
put on a tail and all this other stuff. And
What if
you
it's
know,
a blacktail?
maybe a black. That's what I'm saying. Maybe some cat ears and a tail, and then just my regular clothes.
So he's gonna be a black
fair
cat.
I'm gonna be a black cat.
Black Panther.
I'll be Black Panther.
Wakanda
Oh, now he's getting racist.
Racist.
Why can't it just be a
stopping this
panther,
man.
Keegan?
It was going so well, and then
I told you guys.
But
See,
yeah.
this goes back to what I said. Like, why
right.
doesn't everyone know
And
that
you
Mike's
can see us
secretly a
here.
douchebag?
you can see us both here most Thursdays and Sunday nights. Also.
Yes.
Excellent,
So-
excellent.
There you go. There you go.
you, guys.
And don't forget us, Knock'em Dead Comedy. We're performing at the Brokerage on October 25th. It is a Halloween show. Dress up in your favorite outfits. It's a special 80s themed audience interactive murder mystery show. You're going to laugh. You're going to dance. You're going to have a great time. Wear your 80s outfits. Wear any outfit. We're going to give out a prize for best costume. Ooh.
Let's do that. I want to go. That sounds
Cool.
awesome.
Lots
Yeah,
of great
we'll
stuff
It's gonna be a
happening.
great show.
Go to govs.com for that. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to see our full schedule. And of
Tickets
course,
$22.
There you go, nice and low. And don't forget Governors this weekend. Jay Moore will be here this weekend at Governors in Levittown. The Little Room this weekend. Stevie GB is playing in there. Frank Fiala will be a part of that show. Our pal Frank. Charlie, is it Charlie Bequette or Charlie?
I think it's Baquet.
Bequette. It is. Okay, thank you. Charlie Bequette and friends will be there this Saturday. Gilbert Gottfried's playing the Brokerage this weekend. That's in Belmore. Lots of great things happening at McGuire's, too, the All-Star Comedy Show. And there you go. Thanks for staying out a little late with us today. Thank you, Carla Okerson. Thank you, Mike Keegan, of course.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Thank
you
you
guys.
guys very much. It is Monday. Let's see. So we have no Steve Squared tonight, right? And
No.
no Jam on tonight either. All right,
What
so
the?
No.
stay tuned
They're every other week.
tomorrow night at 10
So
a.m.
Wart's on tonight?
No, there's no Wort. There's
Wort?
no Wort or Jam tonight.
What the?
There's neither one tonight. But stay tuned tomorrow morning, Tea Time with Teresa, and of course, Knock'em Dead Comedy. We have who do we have? We have Emily coming in Wednesday.
Santosis.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay.
Wednesday, yes.
And we
she's
have
confirmed.
Neil from Funny Tank joining us on Thursday. This will be a fun week. So we'll see you guys in the AM tomorrow morning. See ya.